compatible. What does that mean?
It means...
I have not changed any of that. Whatever, I'm gonna delete it for a second. It should be fine. If not, I'm over it at this point.
Sweet. So we had Cups versus Cody Chobin already run through. 2-0 victory there by Cups. Looks like you're getting 0 drop frames, though. That's pretty nice. Yeah, we're getting some drop frames here, guys. Sorry about that. Or it looks like probably somebody else is downloading some stuff on the shop Wi-Fi, so or the shop wire connection on the other computers. So we're gonna get a second drop every once in a while.
Yeah, I don't know why we're getting drop frames. We just streamed all the casuals, like had 0 drop frames. So we've got the chat up, guys. Let us know how it looks like, what it sounds like. We have new headsets this week. Look at this poverty mouse pad I'm working with here,
the
dude.
newspaper.
I'm behind. I'm not feeling well right now. I bet it's because I wonder if it's Skype is screwing with it. Skype like is a process hog.
It is also an internet hog. That's the reason why I use Razer Comms or Bumble. A lot less of a hog on resources. Up next, we have J Slow versus Lake Jeremy.
Of course they're gonna switch.
Rip.
I'm gonna go get Cup so he can commentate.
I mean, he can take my spot. I don't care.
No, I need to.
Sure. Yeah, go and take it, dude. Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Hey everybody, this is Cups on commentary. Do we have audio levels? Check.
Yeah.
Check. Okay, good.
Yeah, put it a little closer. It's not as sensitive as the EMX.
Okay, great. All right, so this is Germ23. I'm not really too familiar with this player right now, but I've seen J Slow play quite a bit. I think both these players are pretty much on the same for experience level.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I think Germ quite a bit of online play. I always say that he's a one player game player.
Okay.
Like I mean, his W is really strong. He has a lot of good setups, counter confirms. I mean, he has the full package when it comes to W combos and setups.
Okay.
But I think what he needs to work on is the situation awareness.
Yeah,
of
sure.
The opponent, of course, is going to try to foil those plans.
Yeah.
So that's what Germ23 needs to work on.
But he's got good building blocks for a good player.
Yeah,
so.
absolutely. You reminded me a lot of myself when I first started playing with Seth.
I see.
And started going to tournaments and stuff. I just couldn't play people. I could do the training room really well. I could really show off a lot of good stuff. But
yeah,
when I face against a good player,
makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah,
All
we're getting
right.
some drop frames. I think somebody on the Wi-Fi or on the connection over there has been downloading some stuff.
I see. Okay, so here we go, going into the first game here. J Slow, still, I mean, I don't really want to call him a newer player, just still kind of inexperienced.
Yeah,
this isn't his main game by any stretch of the imagination. So still, I mean, solid fundamentals, knows like what he should be doing, just has trouble executing.
I agree, for sure.
So he knows like the right ranges to be standing and what buttons he should be looking for in the mid-range here. Good jab pressure there. Drops the third Rekka.
Yeah, I think Feilong Rekkas are by far the hardest Rekkas in the game.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
It really would, because I've been playing a lot of Alpha 3 and
the Rekka Tatsu.
like Kara.
That's
I've been Karin, whatever it is, but just been using her Rekkas and things like that. And Rekkas are a lot more difficult in this game to use, but at least you can use them as frame traps.
Yeah.
In that game, you actually have to push all 3 Rekkas before they come out. It's really weird.
Yeah, I mean, Feilong especially known as for most of the Rekka characters that don't frame trap nearly as much as this one does.
Yeah.
With those Rekkas.
Yeah,
Feilong is really known to go height.
Yeah.
Just give them that huge space, especially those EX, which are -1 and 0 respectively.
It's not too bad. Good overhead setup. Good confirm off it. Gets the red focus. Doesn't go for the ultra.
I don't know why he doesn't go for the ultra there.
He's not going to use it the rest of the round.
Beautiful anti-air. He did a forward median kick to get in there, and then he saw that Feilong was near, then did standing median.
I see.
Superb button there from Germ23.
Yeah, wanted to see him use that ultra afterwards. He definitely wasn't going to be using it the rest of the round anyway, so you might as well get the free damage off of it. And most of the time, it's going to be a fantastic conversion.
Drops it. You want to do light kick dash upper against Feilong.
Ooh!
I don't know if that was a misinput or a read.
He just rode with it. The corner carry there. It doesn't get any of the fancy deadly juggles.
Yeah, they're again looking for that dash upper, light kick dash upper.
Wow, good instincts. Saw that he wanted to push a button there. He could have tried to chip out a little bit.
I like that jab too. Getting longer and want to press do a lot of stuff at that range for sure.
Yep. And so far, good stuff from Germ23. Very impressed. Scared. I don't know what I'm going to do if a Dudley's up in my face. That's got these kind of conversions. J-Slow, I think he's also got an Oni, I believe.
Ken is his secondary.
Ken?
Also Oni, don't forget.
Yeah, he does have an Oni. All right, so Ken is going to have a little bit easier time reversing and moving around the field a little bit.
And actually, Ultra One is still the correct choice here. I believe his dash upper. A lot of Dudleys will do that on block sometimes, and that's only -5. So the Ultra 2 won't help him in that regard. It's still not fast enough. So the Ultra One is still definitely the. There's nothing in -7 except for the EX Machine Gun Blow, which I believe is -6. So still not fast enough. For that Ultra 2 to win.
He starts off with a fake fireball. Interesting choice.
Poor combo there from Germ23, but gets conversion to throw.
Yeah, good counter hit.
Yeah, he tried to confirm off of it. Wow, that was.
So he's basically just pushing buttons until J-Slow makes him prove that he can't, that he's got to stop doing it. You know what I mean? Goes for another grab there. These grabs are really, wow, it was strange decision making to put himself in the corner like that. But Germ23 is trying to set up these grabs so that you can activate the counter hits later on.
And of course, Dudley counter hits you a ton.
Yes, they do.
Just absolutely.
They do. It's a crux of his game. Gets the dash on reaction.
Good DP there.
Yes.
Germ23 been pressing a lot of buttons, and so J-Slow finally reacting to that.
Okay. Good focus chicken there. No punish on the sweep.
Yeah, I don't think he has a button to
Ken's is a little bit faster than most. So.
Yeah, I don't think even Ryu he'd really have anything except for EX dash straight, which is a bar to get 120 damage.
Right.
Maybe not even worth it. Not mean enough for the conversion.
J-Slow just not really. I don't think he's really using Ken's mobility options to the fullest right now.
Yeah, the Tatsu there definitely would have been. Yeah, there's a
the
reset.
cross under. I see. Oh man, just makes me want to parry. Wow, that was fantastic. I don't know if he meant to do that or not, but he got the damage off of it, and that's good stuff. Wow,
like
chases him down. Yeah.
Yep. Doesn't quite know the setup there. Dudley, of course, having a little weird wake-up hitbox.
He does. Wow, what an option select. We want to see J-Slow stay chill, and there it is. Good stuff. Walks backward and gets a kind of awkward hitbox, but I mean, he got the job done.
Yeah, Germ23, though, if he would have landed with that jumping roundhouse, I think he definitely would have simply taken out J-Slow in that situation.
Yep, sure. That's got a really wonky hitbox. It pulls Dudley's hitbox upwards, you know what I mean, and lets it go over a lot of the low-profile
stuff. A lot better option would definitely be Seaning Medium Punch, at least with trade. Guaranteed with trade.
Okay. Fake fireballs. It doesn't really look like J-Slow knows what ranges that Dudley can or can't dash in. Of
course, Dudley, you think, oh, he has so many options to get through my fireballs. He really
doesn't, yeah.
It's just a few okay options at very certain ranges. So.
If it's anything like Third Strike, then you just use a lot of jab fireballs because the timing really kind of throws them off. Just make sure you're alternating what you're using. Doesn't go for the Ultra again.
Wow.
Drops that. That's okay. Another good hit conversion there. It doesn't work out for him, but I don't know, at least he's thinking. Could have just straight up ultra'd after that.
Oh man, that's a
little unnecessary. That's a crack there that cost him the round.
J-Slow jumped into the corner for no reason at all. No setup, no nothing, just jumped into the corner. Germ23 then punished with a very awkward punish. He did forward medium kick, crouch jab, crouch medium punch, and a light machine gun blow. A lot better conversion. Definitely would have been the light kick dash upper, and then he converted to red focus, which would have killed.
Which he showed off that he can do.
Yeah, absolutely. And it would have killed J-Slow outright. It would not have. We wouldn't have anything after that. It would have been game over. Which, of course, if you ever have a game, it's like in Hearthstone, of course. If you have a game over, you gotta take it.
Just gotta do it, man.
Just gotta do it. I mean, it might take a lot of meter, might take a lot of resources, but I mean, obviously, you still won.
Sonic Spire and Worst Behavior.
Yep,
okay, that's us.
Me just by myself on the webcam. There you go. Hold on. Oh,
hey guys,
there we go.
We are here.
Oh. this is a Twitch cam from 2011 where girls just play League of Legends, and then
it's just nothing but boobies.
Nothing but boobies. Now we have nothing but faces. That's
what it's supposed to be. Right. What the hell's going on,
boobies, dude? You really want the boobies? Yeah, here I got you.
Whatever, dog.
You gotta find the separation.
Can you tilt it? Why does it not have like a? Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. It seems like it's back.
Okay, so this is going to be Sonic Spire and Worst Behavior. These are both. Well, Sonic Spire is transitioned into a Bipson player.
Click that and then you just go right.
Okay, sure. Worst Behavior.
Worst Behavior.
Let's get started. Fight!
Worst Behavior on the left is going to go ahead and correct this real fast, guys.
Yep, that's Worst Behavior on the left, and then got Mr. Sonic Spire on the right.
Like I was saying though, Sonic Spire was a T-Hawk player. Now has transitioned to pretty much any charge character in the cast.
I would definitely say
Gwilly.
I'm missing the eye. Missing the eye.
Oh,
But
Sonic.
I definitely say though Bison is definitely his main, and I do like his Bison quite a bit.
I do.
He
yeah.
has links. I mean, if you've seen it actually in the past week, he's actually got a lot of links with him now. I mean, he's hitting the one-frame link from Crouching Light Punch to Crouching Knee.
Yes.
Consistent.
Yeah, which he was showing me. And he's just has good like situational awareness with the character. He knows when he should be reversing and when he shouldn't be.
And also, I like that he really knows some setups, and he knows how to get in when he needs to get in.
Yes.
He'll stay full screen when he
Yeah.
needs to. He'll just chill out and win. But
That's
then-
certainly something that you can credit him to, is that he will. I mean, if he's got the life lead by any amount of
He will
margin,
chill.
he will chill.
It's
And-
full on Netflix and chill with this.
Yeah, it does. He has no like he just has. I don't know. I guess like no rush to really end the round.
Yeah, he's like,
It'll
not
happen.
Bison.
It'll happen when it happens.
I don't like the Bison pick there, though, because I've
rough
said this
matchup.
so many times. You, in theory, you'd think, okay, and Bison's standing roundhouse. How good is it? Well, it's 6 frames, and anti-air Zangief almost for free at most
Yeah.
ranges. And, he has the same meat kick, which outputs Gafe in every regard. So why are you so worried about him picking Bison? I still think it's a 10-0 matchup.
Jeez, 10-0.
I mean,
Wow, that's
obviously
a bold
it's
claim.
I mean, but, dude, it seriously is like 7-3 in Geef's favor.
Wow,
You would think,
okay.
in theory, it would be in Bison's favor, but in practice,
Yeah,
it's in
that
Geef's
makes
favor.
sense. I mean, a lot of people do the paper and pen matchup type stuff, and a lot of theory fighter 4.
Yeah, but I don't think that really proves itself to be true here. I really think that he should have picked Guile, which is actually a 7-3
yeah,
matchup.
and he's got a very good Guile too.
Yeah,
So
definitely a secondary, or
Yeah.
maybe a tertiary
Yeah,
character in comparison to T-Hawk. But he's been playing a lot more Guile than he has been T-Hawk, that's for sure.
okay. And just kudos to him. I mean, he kind of let the haters get to him because he kind of got a reputation as somebody that just mindlessly churns and wins games, which he certainly was at one point or another. But
Now he's playing Bison, now he's playing
Guile.
Guile.
He's got a DiCapri. He's learning a lot of different characters,
Yep.
and it's good on him.
See, the thing is, like when I saw M. Bison, I think the embodiment of how bad this matchup is, whenever M. Bison, he was chilling full screen. It's like, okay, I can't take any more damage. Then he's like, okay, now it's time for me to go in. He goes in, he gets a third of his life, 40% of his life taken out by one series by Geef. Jump fierce, stand light kick, light punch, green handed, he went to SPD. I mean,
Right.
he really did like
Right, certainly.
45% to Bison.
Here we are going into the second round here. Worst behavior, pretty commanding round. That should be a full punish there.
Yeah, see that one frame
Yeah,
link there, shown off by Sonic
Good
Spire.
stuff. He's got good presence of mind, and I notice he doesn't really have too bad at turning nerves either. Wow, what a whiff punish.
Yeah, crouching beat.
Whiff punish of the year, that's for sure.
I wouldn't say as good as a rock whiff punishing crouching down, but it was still up there. Oh, see, perfect punish in the
Yeah,
SPD. See, it's better than the hard kick
Yes.
because it gets the knockdown. Even though the hard kick does more damage, the knockdown's more worthwhile.
Worst behavior's out, and he's going to go for a ride here.
See, that's what I mean. Bison or Geef gets in, and there's 50% on M Bison. And
He gets back to the range that he wants. Good hesitancy. He was acting like he was going to go for the grab, and I think he was waiting for some kind of button from from worst behavior.
Yep. So now we have worst favorite, the full bar. You know what that means? It's going to be a solid
Red focus, probably. If
Yeah,
he's
red
going to get the opportunity, he's going to be looking for probably a standing light kick and EX green hand. Red focus ultra. There it is. And the ultra.
Yeah, no dash because he's a man.
And that's going to end it, right?
No.
It's not?
Close.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Not even that close. Going to be wake up ultra. I wonder if he's... Yeah, that was good stuff on worst behavior's part. He held himself in a perfect range for that, really. Yeah, I mean, he left himself enough space so that he could react to the EX Psycho Crusher or the Wake Up Ultra.
Absolutely.
So
The
good
EX
stuff
Psycho
on his
Crusher with Geef is pretty darn punishable. He can always just do the SPD to punish it, or the light punch green hand, or any multitude things.
Still, though, he didn't feel the need to rush it, and he made a good decision.
I'd like to see the switch to Guile here because, again, it's a much better matchup.
Yes.
And he does play. It's not like, some people are like, why would you play that character? Like, I mean, a lot of players have a main and then they have secondaries.
Right.
Josh Sonic Spire plays multiple characters.
Yeah.
It's not like there's any one of them that I'm
Yeah.
like, that is his main.
Outstandingly better than any of the other
it's like,
ones.
I mean, he
so.
can switch characters, and it's not a big deal for him to switch. And I think definitely switching to Guile would have been the best option here. But now, even if he wins this match, he still has to win another one with, I think, a bad matchup against Geef.
And worst behavior character loyalist, I think he's Zangief through and through. I don't think I've ever seen him play another character.
Yeah. I know he has a Ken, but that was back
Ken.
in the
Yeah, I think everybody's got a Ken at one point or another. But
I never did.
yeah, okay. You had like 2 weeks ago at your place when we were playing.
Yeah, no, I never had Ken until I played for you for
Yeah.
4 years.
Good scissor kick on
Yeah,
Wake Up.
seriously. Scissor Kick is airborne. That's something to keep in mind. It'll beat all the SPDs. And also, it's relatively invincible to low pokes.
And this is something that I think Sonic or Worst Behavior can certainly work on in his game. Is just like kind of assessing what options the opponent has. You know, if he's down one game and he's got quite the life deficit, and he knows that he needs to do a big play to make it happen.
That's -8. Heavy punch green hand is -8. And then he just did ultra.
We
Wow.
both just look at each other.
My mind's blown. I'm not even
You know, I think I saw like some sunglasses drop down from the ceiling and deal with it. Deal with it.
What's the John Cena song? I can't. His name is Worst Behavior.
But so, Worst Behavior sitting pretty. I like the anti-air lariat. We haven't seen too much of that. He's letting Sonic Spire jump in kind of for free. He could lariat any of that.
Absolutely,
so.
but actually the jumping hard punch.
Fierce, yeah.
Yeah, the jumping fierce is really good. Bison stuffs a lot of lariats, especially if you time right now.
Right on top of the dome.
Yeah, and I know Sonic Spire has those timings as well. It's not just something I could just theory fight.
Throw out willy-nilly.
Yeah. And also use that jumping roundhouse a lot later. It actually will stuff lariat.
Good cross up.
Yeah, actually stuffs his lariat, but Worst Behavior needs to be doing crouching lariat. That's very important with fight.
Yes. There it is, right there. Good
Still
stuff.
severely.
That might hit it? No, okay. Oh,
On
could have
Nakana
got
would
it.
have hit.
What's that?
On Nakana would have hit.
Yeah.
Because Nakana's jump park's like 4 feet high.
Yeah.
He actually jumps like an actual human being, and everyone else in the cast jumps like just mutants.
I think he actually hit me with that like last week because I was on my way up and I think I got hit by it.
Yeah, I mean, if you jump as the animation's coming out.
Worst Behavior doesn't go for the EX green hand.
No punish there.
Wants
He
to
was
save
walking
his meter.
backwards. He probably could actually still thrown out the charged bicycle.
And what we're seeing here, kind of on display, Sonic Spire's got a pretty good sensitivity for spacing, honestly, of where he should and shouldn't be standing for effectiveness of his buttons.
I like the jump fierce there instead of the jumping median kick. I don't think he knew which side he was going to land on, so I think that's why he just threw out the cross up anyway.
It's something that he's comfortable with as well. You could tell that he's not comfortable with the jumping fierce.
Yeah,
so.
it's definitely a better button.
Oh, what a whip punish, man.
Crazy.
Just grab that arm out there.
Nice stand medium punch there.
Oh,
Okay,
it's
watch
one-
out.
there
That's
it
it.
is.
That's it. Just needs to do jumping ultra. Oh,
Yeah, it just goes for a super.
it actually might be
that's
doing more
gonna kill.
damage.
Yeah.
It actually probably did more damage to be fair.
Oh, well, I mean, he would know. So good stuff on Worst Behavior's part, but we did see some good stuff from Sonic Spire. He came alive at certain points. Just wanted to maybe see the Guile switch unless he's really trying to work on that particular character.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which
Of
I
course
can understand.
He has been trying to play with Bison, but the thing is like, why would you not play Guile?
Yeah.
If you play Bison and you still play Guile, there's no reason why you can't level up your Guile
Sure.
against that matchup specifically.
Sure.
Because I always say this game is not a matchup of mains; it's a matchup of It's a matchup of matchups.
Yeah.
It's a game of matchups.
Yeah.
It really is. Because I mean, when you see players like Infiltration playing Gouken, you see him playing Hakan, you see him playing Hugo again. You know, you see him play all these different characters, and there's a reason why he plays so many of them. And I know he's not like outstandingly the best player in the world. I think he is.
Who's that?
Infiltration.
Oh, yeah.
I think he's the best player in the world.
He's probably all around the best
But
player in the world.
even if you
though.
don't count Infiltration, you can even say Momochi versus Infiltration in Evil World Finals. I mean, you see, what did you see at the end? Abel versus Evil Ryu?
Yeah,
That
something
was
like that,
It's
yeah.
not even any of their mains, and not by a long shot.
Sure,
So.
sure. And the game's been out long enough now that there's no real excuse for not knowing another character at this point. But coming up next, we do have Mom Slayer 69 versus L. Alex. And
But we maybe comment first, before we talk about the matchup, maybe comment on Aaron's choice of Carol here.
he's both. I mean, both
Alex
these guys
is
got.
too.
Yeah, both of these guys got him on. And L. Alex is going to be a Balrog player,
the
and
headphones.
Mom Slayer is going to be using Hugo. Interesting. Mom Slayer, a man of many characters for sure.
And Alex also man
Wait,
of characters. Yeah, he has a Bison. Alex mains.
We used to be a crew of nothing but Balrogs. Now we're a crew of nothing but Bisons.
Yeah. Welcome to KC, Charge Character Hub.
Yeah, Jesus.
Actually, America's like the Charge Character Hub, to be fair.
Really?
I'd say. Or Rose.
Okay, so
Take
Mob
your pick.
Slayer, I'd say he's probably a favorite to win the tournament today,
Absolutely.
to be honest. So definitely a top 3 threat, if not tourney winner.
Wow, that was not that combo.
Mob Slayer, oh wow, that did nothing. That's weird. Oh, these are button checks.
Okay, let's see. No, what's going on here?
Oh, yeah,
Combo.
just wanted to make sure his.
Jokes on us. Actually, it's not a button check.
Wait, is it? It's got to be a button check. Yeah. Okay.
It was.
Yeah.
Not hard to hit T-Volt.
The mind games on us. And then Al Alex, kind of an up-and-coming player. We've seen like some true moments of brilliance from Al Alex, to be honest. You know what I mean?
A lot of time he just does the I don't care option select.
He really does. It's like you could tell. Like watch this first round. He's going to play extremely solid, patient footsies. Good like sensitivity for spacing and what the enemy is trying to do.
And then he
like,
goes the I don't care option.
and then yeah, once one thing doesn't work out for him, then it all kind of falls apart.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
And Alex stayed solid because I played him in casuals, like where there's of course no pressure. I mean, I played him like this is probably 5 months ago, and he still had
A foundation.
that level of play.
Yeah.
He had that level of play there. I know he has it. It just needs to access it.
Mom
Look
said-
at that.
Yeah.
No other player in the OGFTC would have that good of reaction to a Demon Flip. He did exactly what he should do: dash under him or jump back.
Yes,
He
yes.
did one of the two best options against Demon Flip.
Yep.
I mean that shows the reactions and the knowledge of Alex right there.
And Mob Slayer just playing just my least favorite costume the whole damn game.
Really.
I hate this thing, man. It's so distracting. And good combo conversion there from Mob Slayer. I wouldn't expect anything less. And wow, he usually has trouble hitting that for some reason.
And there we go. Now you see a life lead for Alex.
Yeah.
And all the corner carry you
Good
could ever
positioning. Okay. Good idea. Wow.
Full conversion.
Yeah.
That's Alex for you.
Yeah, he needs to
That's
take
good.
it easy in that situation.
Well,
Wow, good jump away. Doesn't get the sweep, unfortunately, but at least he didn't eat 5-10 damage or whatever that was.
Yep. 5-10 is exactly it.
Yeah.
He's chill. Needs.
Wow,
needs
puts
Alex.
himself back in the corner, but it's okay. Wow, that chip. As we're going to see an anti-air there.
Yeah,
That's
of
something
course.
definitely lacking from his game as well. And Mom Slayer, of course, is going to be, oh, goodness gracious.
What should have happened there? He used because crouch light punch and crouch medium punch with ball rug is a one-frame link, and you saw him do crouch jab, crouch medium punch, dash punch. I like to see you go for the easy two-frame link, the crouch light kick instead, which could go to headbutt and easily would have taken the round. No reason why he couldn't have, but instead went for the harder stuff, and then he got punished for it.
Sure.
I mean, of course, good stuff to Monster 69 to winning that round, but
Yeah.
really should have been Alex's round.
Yeah, for sure. And this is kind of what we're talking about now. I'm hoping that he kind of develops that mental fortitude that we're thinking that he needs, because this is like in the history, this is kind of what we've seen.
Set fight.
Just really uncharacteristic of what we know he can do. Good red focus. That should be out. Oh, he's going to have safe chip options here, yeah.
What?
Good shit, buddy.
Dude, that is really good. I love red.
That is. Red
I always
focus.
tell people you need a red focus, and they never do it. But
I do it. I do it all the time.
Yeah, you're a student of the game, though, so you don't.
Yeah.
And then Monster 69.
Is that right, or do I have to do it over here?
No, you're good.
Okay.
You can do either one.
Yeah, sure.
That works easier.
The presentation's a little bit better. Good tick throw setup. It's important that he establishes that type of the game now. He's really respecting Mom Slayer's wake-up options when Mom Slayer hasn't shown him that he's going to do any kind of
He
reversal
hasn't
like
done
that.
a single DP. And Akuma, to be honest,
Terrible.
shouldn't DP.
Yeah.
I mean, you should teleport, but teleporting is great for Bison,
Balrog.
Balrog, because you get a bunch of screen out of it. And
Sure.
Balrog is all about the screen. He
is.
is all about spacing. He's all about screen position.
Wow, good way to get out of that, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the headbutt trade, perfect.
Perfect, that's fine.
And
Pretty
now
much
he
jumps
back.
away. Oh, I tried the jab.
That's going to do a ton of damage. Wow.
That is
That is a ludicrous amount of damage.
good patience play, good defense on Alex's part. Resets the situation. Doesn't anti-air again, man. These are just losing him the match.
I mean, to be fair, it's hard to anti-air Akuma with that dive kick option, but
yeah, it's
you
true.
can be jumping back.
You got to at least put the seed of doubt in Akuma's mind. You can't just let him think that he can jump all
Or,
over
as
you.
we saw with Alex earlier, he dashed underneath.
Yeah.
But of course, jumping back also works very well against Akuma.
Yeah, good air-to-air options, and Alex just, I don't know, just looking a little lackluster now after things aren't going his way. But, I mean, a couple of different decision-making, and this would have been his entire set, I think,
Yeah, absolutely.
to be honest. Good block on Mom
and
Slayer's
good
part.
punish, too. Didn't get the full conversion, but that doesn't matter.
Okay, does the instant palm recovery there. Good
Full-
conversion.
Yeah, good conversion.
This is going to take him all the way. It's going to turn the page, send him all the way across.
Man,
Yeah.
all the way in the corner.
Good neutral jump. He showed that last time, too. Oh, good adaptation on Mom Slayer's part. He knew the overhead was coming. Jumps out of the corner.
Wow.
Another headbutt. Too godlike.
Standing right now, we've not seen
See,
that
now
one.
he needs to take it easy now. He's got the life lead.
Yep.
So, and you can never count. Oh,
you can
that
jump right
might
on.
work.
Oh,
Yeah.
What? Akuma has... Okay. Let
That's
me
it.
explain the situation why,
stuff from Mom
why
Slayer.
Alex should have won that round.
Mom Slayer takes a 2-0.
Because Akuma has 5 frames of invincibility on his Ultra 1. So the thing is that what a lot of people don't understand, there's a lot of ways to beat it. Like, you can actually hit him on his head easily, or just in the body, it doesn't matter. Like, I mean, for example, a lot of people, like if they're seeing an Akuma like face to face like this, what they would normally do is they would just EXDP, and it works because it only has 5 frames of invincibility, and the DP is active for longer than 5 frames. Additionally, you can always do jump back. Like, let's say you're staring at Akuma as he wakes up to the demon. You can do jumping backwards and do your cross up, and it'll actually
hit him
Akuma,
on the other side.
on the other side.
I've had that happen before.
Or, I mean, even if you do none of that, for example, in Alex's situation, he could do a jumping roundhouse and just hit Akuma around the head. Like, it was a normal jump in. Nothing would have changed. I mean, if you didn't press the button and Akuma did unless if your button is sticking through Akuma or you're right about to hit the ground, Akuma can be punished for his demon.
Okay.
That demon is extremely hard to land, and that's the reason why you don't see top-level Akuma players ever use demon, because it's never applicable. Like, I mean, Alex definitely could have won that round because demon is just not that great of an answer.
Not to our knowledge. We're going to check in the challenge bracket real fast, guys. Oh, God. Do you have blind spots and stuff like that? I've had those before. Me? Okay. Cups and Mason got.
No, we'll do. Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
We'll keep you on, dude.
All right. Okay. So that's going to be.
We don't know where they're going to be, though. We don't have swap either, so there's no point.
We got it. I'm gonna read this.
50-50 mix-up? Or filling in the,
Yeah, he's against me next.
Yeah, he had a bye, I think. Yeah, he had a bye. Because he got second last week, dude. He's got a bye. Shout out to Mason getting second last week.
Good stuff. That's good stuff.
He won his first tournament money ever.
Actually, Mason has the last win against me. That's the last time I played him.
Wow.
Was that win like 3 months ago?
Yeah, that was a long time ago. Wow. That's a throwback to the past, back to the shop. Throwback to top the shop at the shop.
Yeah, actually, like near the end there, I didn't enter any tournaments for like 2 months.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen him in a while, so.
Shout out to being hungry as hell.
You're hungry right now? I'm really hungry too. I'm actually thirsty too.
Yeah, I could agree. So, wow, you're 50-50.
I got it, dude. Yeah.
Of course, I mean, he is a Cody player, so he actually
I got to block.
He actually has to block mix-ups. I've never known how to block mix-ups. I just mash teleport, so.
So Watson Chan going to be, I mean, these players are pretty much going to be on the polar opposite. It looks like Germ is very tech-heavy, very execution-prone, aggressive-minded player.
He has anti-airs like crazy. He has, he has some really good counter confirms, and then as you're about to say, Watson Chan with those
a little bit more defensive-minded for sure.
Defensive-minded, his execution is as strong as some other players around here. At the same time, he absolutely does hit those links. I mean,
when he needs to, it seems like, but it seems like he only hits him if it's gonna win him the round.
Yeah. It's like, oh hey, look, we're about to blow this guy up, so let me hit this combo. Oh, I'm gonna drop it. Oh hey, I'm about to lose. Hey, let me hit this 500 damage combo. It's like 8 1-frame links.
Which is why wow, good knowledge on Watson Chan's part. Knows that you can hit 2 crouching jabs into a crouching fierce on Dudley's big hitbox.
Yeah, Ryu, that definitely would not have worked in that range.
Yeah. Oh, Germ dropping that combo, not indicative of what we've seen. Maybe he knows that he's fighting the tourney champ from last week.
Yep.
Okay, good overhead.
Overhead.
It's okay, you're going to take that overhead a lot. That's 70 damage or something negligible like that, so. Oh, wow, good overhead. Doesn't. Oh, wow, I'm so stuck on Dudley for third strike. I was like, doesn't get the super confirm after the overhead.
But Germ there, the thing is about that overhead, he doesn't, I don't think he realized that against Sakura he couldn't be that far away. After that, he had to do a 1-frame link into stating hard kick.
Yeah.
That also was his hit confirm. Like, he couldn't have done jab in between.
And Watson's a bit of an anti-air monster, and he's having a lot of difficulty with Dudley's jumping roundhouse at this point.
That's actually what a big issue with Watson Chan's anti-air game plan is that he always crouching fierces, which works, but at the same time against a character like Germ is playing, of course he can blow up almost every single normal.
And what I tend to do against Watson is I get him trained for me to jump in from certain ranges with aerials, and then I just don't push anything, and then I punish him for crouching fierce when I land. So let's see if he's got these.
Yeah, see what I mean? Like, I mean, it's
big plays. Gonna get the reset here.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, good counter hit setup on that.
Yeah,
that is airborne. Germ's showing some good stuff though. He's making great adaptations.
He needs to play though. That's the issue. That's the thing about Dudley in general. He doesn't get to play.
I don't know. Sometimes he gets to play, sometimes he doesn't. Wow, that was a good idea.
Yeah, against a character like Sakura, he usually doesn't get to play a whole lot. But as we saw, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like as long as you make your entrances count, that's what's important. I mean, most of the game you'll be getting wrecked in the corner, and Sakura's just doing a bunch of Sakura stuff.
Yeah.
But I mean, for that one time you do hit him, you do 5 billion damage.
And I think something, not to like try to give people advice or anything like that, but Watson, I think he really needs to put more grabs into his game.
I agree.
Because he only ever really goes for tick throws. Sometimes it's a good idea just to grab them on their wake up. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So good anti-air there.
Like there's
a grab. Good grab tech. Now he knows that Germ is looking for it. He can open up his own counter hit options. Good option select.
Or just go for another throw.
Okay, good empty throw. Or empty hop there.
Yeah. I think Germ not looking to crouch tech as much as just simply counter that.
Good block.
Ooh, yep. Drops the combo.
Doesn't get the conversion. That's the tourney inexperience that you're kind of talking about there.
Yep.
You can tell that he's got great execution and he knows what he's doing, but just in the face of certain adversity. Sakura looking for that.
Oh, I like that.
Standing light kick option select on DP.
And jump.
Ooh, strange.
Yep.
It's a strange interaction. Watson goes up 1-0, but I mean we did see some excellent stuff from Germ23. I'm really excited for this next round because he definitely made the adaptations. And the biggest adaptation that we saw is that he's walking backwards.
Yeah.
Whenever he gets the life lead, he's
chilling.
Yeah.
Again, of course, against Sakura, it's really in with that 950 health. It's easy to get the life lead against her with that 1050 health that Dudley has. In the extra, I mean, even though Sakura has a ton of damage, it is lessened, and then Dudley's is amplified in this certain
that makes sense. Yep.
So, I mean, look at that. I mean, we're even on Dudley, even though he's only pressed like 2 buttons.
Yep. Good tech.
I like the reset there. He didn't go for the damage. I mean, he got like 80 guaranteed damage, went for the 130 damage and the mix-up. So I like that. Ooh.
Yeah, Germ, I think that's really what he needs to be doing is focusing on the footsies here. Of course, Watson Chan is a very strong footsie player. But
I like the bait. That was a beautiful bait.
Yeah.
He had a full punish, too. That was the best part. He had a full punish against Sakura there. He had his best punish he could have done.
There's that.
I want to see Ultra.
There's that Dudley specific there. Builds a little extra meter. Gets a somewhat meaty fireball, I guess.
Yeah, just some free chip. You know, just
Yep.
free chip.
Okay, and Watson's got no real reason to go in, and we're typically not really going to see him do that, honestly.
Yeah, I like him just pressing.
Yeah, there it is. And he's done that a couple times. He's got Germ conditioned to look for that standing heavy kick range, and then
jumps over
he's using a quicker button, and then he's going to crouch and fear see you from that range. So,
yeah.
And that's just pretty classic Watson, honestly.
And honestly, Dudley doesn't have a lot to say about it. The only thing he really can do is crouching light kick, canceling the EX dash upper. That's really all he has, and it's really hard to do because you have to cancel so fast.
Ooh, gets the pseudo cross up and does the real cross up afterwards. Gets tilt or Germ showing some cracks there. Super delayed tech, yeah. Okay, good focus. He's got the max ultra though, so I don't really want to see him taking any unnecessary risk at this point.
The thing is, if you play online, dude, teching throws is so much easier.
Online or in real life?
No, it's so much harder online.
Oh yeah,
so
it really is.
So when you play in real life, like, wow, this is easy to tech grabs.
So Watson Chan walks away with that, but I mean, it was
competitive.
I don't think Germ was ever really out of that.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, is it me? I think it's me and Mason now.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Okay, I'll be back, guys.
Of course, Germ23 being a newer player and Watson Chan being an experienced tournament player, that's still very darn competitive considering how strong Watson Chan is. So up next, we're going to see Cups. We're going to see Cups versus Mason. Of course, these two guys have been, they haven't played in a while, to be honest. They've been pretty, they've been staying away from each other for the most part. And we have Dreamman commentary of Watson Chan, of course, after his victory against Germ23.
What's up, guys? Man, these new headsets are so cool.
They are sweet as hell.
Man, let me just say, in that in that last round, I just hit like Sakura's 2 hardest links. So I'm pretty nice.
I'm pretty nice. Of course, up next we have Mason Gotti Cups. Mason Gotti, you're going to see maybe a different character than you're expecting. So his New Year's resolution was to win tournament money. And so the thing is that,
well, he's accomplished that because he got second last week.
So now he can kind of go into whatever character he wants to play. Of course, he was playing Ryu, and Ryu is I think, a very solid choice for newer players because it allows you to really get to know yourself with I mean, when you were playing with a blank slate like Ryu, the thing is you get to see how you play.
Right.
And we see that Mason's a defensive player, so he's trying to actually make his strengths or his weaknesses better by playing Cammy. Of course, Cammy, a very aggressive character, needs to be in your face. Yeah, needs to be in your face to get that damage.
Sure. that being said, the inadvertent nerfs that Cammy suffered because of delay wake up has kind of forced Cammies in general to get stronger at their ground game.
Absolutely.
And Cammy really does have some pretty solid footsie tools, I think.
Those crouching medium kick, the standing roundhouse, the crouching medium punch, all very strong buttons.
Sure.
You see the buttons right there. They're very quick, very fast.
Even her stand jab, probably one of the best stand jabs in the game, I'd say. Because it's got such deceptive range, and you can hit confirm into a full combo off of it.
Yeah, absolutely. So now we're going to see them go and play. I think Mason God telling me he's going to probably go back to Ryu. If not,
I think Ryu would be a good choice.
wait.
If I'm not mistaken, Cups personally has in the past struggled a lot against Ryu.
Absolutely.
But that being said, I'm sure he's studied the matchup plenty because...
And also he beat Axiom 2-0 at the last max out pretty darn convincing. I mean 2-0 is already pretty convincingly, but...
Sure.
I mean, there are convincing 2-0s and there are not so convincing 2-0s, and I think that was definitely a convincing 2-0 against Axiom.
Right.
And so, of course, Axiom, one of the better Ryus definitely in the scene, and so that's something to keep in mind here for Cups. Using that Ultra 2 again, trying to punish those fireballs, it's kind of... I wouldn't say super, what's the word I'm looking for, consistent against fireballs,
right.
but at least he has that option. Or, I mean, more so it punishes sweep, it punishes, quite a few things that Ryu has as a footsie tool.
Sure. So it kind of uses that to forego the damage of Ultra 1 for the more utility.
Absolutely. And not to mention, it does do quite a bit. It does almost as much damage as Ultra 1 if you combo it from similar situations.
Right.
There are no punish. He needs to be doing that medium kick, ruffian kick to punish that sweep.
Yeah, but no anti-airs from Mason yet.
Yep. Of course, that's one of the weakest part of Mason God's game is the anti-air game, and I think Cups will exploit that.
That was a great hit confirm, though.
And I see Cups getting the pressure he needs. Going a little bit too hand, though, and then instantly getting punished with a big combo or with the big DP.
Yeah. But I feel like getting hit with this life lead and this early in the set by that wake-up DP isn't a huge deal because now Cups has that information for later that Mason is willing to let those rip.
Sure, yeah. Of course, one of the things that Cups definitely needs to work on is his overextensions whenever he does have a life lead. And that's definitely what loses him a lot of rounds that he shouldn't.
Sure.
It's something that Cups is going to try to focus on here today to try to use less rounds that he has that life lead. Yeah, there we see good EX Fireball there, countering the focus attack from Cody. Almost got a punish on that, but Cody is flying underneath.
Ooh, big crumple.
Yep.
Gonna get the corner carry and big damage off of this.
Yeah, Shoto's specific corner combo. Poor punish on that, but looks like it's going to work out for him in the end. I like the Pai Chin there. Again, going for the simple, easy combo. Try to take out Ryu.
Sure.
And once you have that, and if you know that practically anything would kill the opponent, always go for your easiest combo. And even if it wouldn't kill your opponent, you're most likely putting him into chip range anyway. So, I mean, with Cody there, you can always just walk back, walk forth, back and forth, crouch leg kick, heavy punch, kernel up, and he's dead anyway. So.
Sure. Okay, and Mason God making the switch to Rose. I'm not too sure how I feel about this pick. I know Mason claims that he has been working on Rose, so I'm interested to see how his Rose has developed. I know this is a character he explored in the past.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think Rose is a pretty reasonable progression from Ryu. Honestly, she has a really similar game plan, just does almost everything more efficiently, just doesn't have a 3-frame reversal.
Yeah, and also doesn't, actually I would say her up-close game is much weaker than Ryu as well. In terms of, whenever she has the advantage, I think she can exploit it better than Ryu. For example, that close speed kick is stupidly good. But at the same time, though, whenever, example, Cody is in, she has a very hard time getting out because she has no 3-frame jab as well.
Right.
That's really a big issue with Rose. Everything's 4 frames or slower. But I think Rose is definitely more akin to how Mason actually plays, which is super defensive. And, try to stay away from the opponent.
Okay, activation. Let's see if he's just going to... okay. Oh, wow, goes for the ambiguous setup.
I don't really like I never like the ambiguous setup as Rose because you lose a lot of... I mean, you might get the throw like that, but I think the loss of pressure that you get... I think he could have won outright.
Sure.
If he did the pressure instead of the setup.
No, I agree. I'm not a fan of the setup either.
Good stuff.
The setup... The way I feel about it is the setup only works on people who've never seen it.
Absolutely. If you can. I guess you could try it once and then never try it again. But I think Cups has has some online experience against. Of course, a lot of the online community does play Rose, so almost as much as Cody because obviously Cody's a really great character. I mean, just winning so many tournaments, and,
Sure.
Blowing up the meta. Wow, Mason got with the stun. No red focus, which makes me very sad, but
Solid stuff, though.
still at least gets a kill. Nice red focus. Mason got with this lovely charm, as always.
Yeah. Okay. So now 1-1.
Mason
Mason
got
establishing an early lead and representing far roundhouse and far medium kick.
Oh my
Excuse me.
god. The adjustments from Mason God in this round have been numerous and very good
Yeah.
as well. He played this round almost exactly how I would play it, which is the jumping fierce to counter Cody's jump in, and he did the forward roundhouse to anti-air Cody. Wow, the swim dude special coming out from Cups.
Oh wow, what a read!
Yeah, what a read. And so let's see the setup here again. I want to see it. Oh, I don't like that. Well,
No.
okay, doubly bad. Puts himself in the corner, takes a bunch of damage, and he doesn't get the pressure off the orbs.
Sure.
That was triply bad. Okay. Yep, you gotta expect that. You have to expect that.
Yeah, a little bit of a scramble situation there at the end, but Cups taking control and coming out on top, going to find himself on match point.
Yep, of course, whenever you see Cody with a bar, though, you have to expect it's kind of like Rose with a bar. Every time you see Rose with a bar and she has to wake up, you kind of expect that reversal.
Sure.
You have to expect it. A counter confirm, not there for Cups though. See, like there, she had the bar, she reversals. Pretty simple, you know. It's straightforward as that. See, look at that. You got a ton more damage than you normally would off that. Doesn't back throw. That's kind of interesting. No, that's not gonna work. That's going to take it. Good stuff that Mason got, though. Very competitive. That last game, not so much, but it was a very competitive game or match, and I'd like to see a little bit, maybe a little more there from Mason God. Just trying to extend the game, because that's how Rose wins, by attritioning your opponent, and Cody just wants to get into that. So
Sure.
I don't think Mason God really played to the tempo that he really should have. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're good, dude. Take.
All right.
That's all you need to do, man. Our base TO God Robbie gonna go home. That's good, Mason.
Thanks.
From who? Really? Let's go.
It's okay. I did a little bit of my set too. I don't know what the hell to do against Dudley. What's up? No, it's. What was the score? Well, we're already in top 8, so might as well just do it on stream. Do what? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I get that. I get like that against some players too.
Yeah.
I totally.
It's like I
understand
know that he really, really wants to beat me, so I like don't want to lose to him, you know?
Yeah. I get like that against. I actually get like that against Josh sometimes.
Yeah, he's a similar player to that.
And sometimes against Thor too, because against Thor though, I like know he has the potential to beat my ass.
Oh yeah, he does. He's like, I don't know, he just kind of inherently knows what to do with Geef. I guess he does play online a lot.
Yeah, yeah, he's
different.
been on that grind.
Yeah, he has. He's got a new setup in his room and he digs it, so he's just been playing that. Well, this tournament has fallen off the train already, and worst TO ever. This is what happens when Robbie leaves for 30 seconds.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, I got kind of self-conscious because like the 2 weeks that I TO'd, I'm like, those were the 2 weeks where the least people showed up, and I was like, oh man.
Yeah, this is my first time out to GameCats. It's a great venue. I like it a lot. It's just
Yeah.
kind of far away for me though. So
Right. Yeah, it's great for me because I live like 10 minutes down the
It's
road.
amazing.
It's like just like a slightly farther drive for me than Meat Rack is.
So, yeah, I think we got it. Feel better, dude. Probably gonna go crawl into a hole and die somewhere.
All right,
Our team's
so
back. You sure? Okay. Damn right.
okay, so gonna see Dudley versus Bison most likely, and
Yeah. Kind of have a bit of a headache too, actually.
this match is actually not too great for Dudley in my opinion.
Yeah. He seems to have the know-how to make it happen, though. Seems
Sure.
like this guy's a lot stronger than I had anticipated.
Yeah, and plus not too many of us around here have the character knowledge against Dudley.
Right, which is always good to have, because that's a character that will just run you the hell over.
Like I think the only Dudley experience I have really against like competent players is Dick, who
Yeah.
doesn't play this game that often, and
The third strike player.
yeah, and Sensei Guy's brother, who is able to make it out even less often.
Yeah. So basically what we're seeing here, this is going to be a little bit of feeling each other out, but Sonic Fire is already losing the battle of Germans and his grill.
Ooh, missed the punish on that, but still opened him up with
Yeah, I
the
think he
EX.
actually backdashed. I think Sonic Fire did. So
Yeah.
caught his backdash with the EX machine gun blow. And now Germ is in the corner against Bison as Dudley. It's going to be a rough option. He's using the Ultra Combo Double. Interesting choice.
Yeah, no head stomp though. Usually the like super common setup from Bison's is like they do the 2 scissor kicks and then they'll like read the jump out of the corner and try to head stomp anti-air.
And Josh does that a lot. Sonic Spire does that a lot.
And the battle continues.
So we'll see what we got here. Okay. A little bit more patient play than we saw in the first round. Jumping from Sonic Spire. You got to test to see if players have that kind of stuff.
Sure. Ooh, and that
So
got
right now,
like low short.
Germ has not proven that he can anti-air, so
Yeah, and Bison can be kind of a tricky character to anti-air
he
too.
is, yeah. For sure. Jumping Fierce seems like to have no counter or no anti-air ability. It stuffs so much stuff, seems like.
Yeah.
It is going to hit twice. Sonic Spire spacing himself nicely so that he's getting both hits of the scissor kicks.
All right, has control of the corner and a pretty solid life lead right now.
Yeah.
Backs off a little bit, but gets that counter poke.
That's kind of the sign of a good ground player, somebody that's really going to allow a little bit of corner space to give them the illusion that they can get out.
Yeah,
Ooh, that's going to be big.
yeah. Let's see if we can
Sweet
convert.
ultra.
This should be a kill, even with
Yeah,
Ultra
it
Combo
is.
Double. That should definitely be enough.
Strange. I wonder what the benefit of using number 1 is. I guess he could read a scissor kick or something like that. Not sure
Maybe.
why.
Maybe he wants to try to catch a backdash or something.
Maybe. Okay, so
The only other thing I could possibly think is if against like head stomp Bisons that try to do a lot of head stomp shenanigans, a lot of characters can like focus the stomp and then ultra the hands.
oh, right. Yeah.
But I would think Ultra 2 would be better for that because it anti-airs.
I'm just getting a lot of mileage off of grabs today. I like seeing this kind of play from a frame trap character.
Sure.
What's up? Oh, God. Okay. Pressure. It doesn't look like Sonic Spire knows how to.
Oh, great bait. Oh, wow.
Wow, he got hit in the back? That's crazy.
Gonna take pretty minimal damage from that though.
Yeah.
Still have a solid life lead and no punish from Sonic Spire.
Wow, good counter hit.
And
Standing Roundhouse is like, it's so strange because it's one of Dudley's quickest buttons. I think it's like a 6 frame, so it's pretty good for such a meaty button that leads into such big damage.
oh, and that counter hit was dirty.
Yep. Germ
What-
looking like he's got the Dudley chops. I like what I'm seeing.
Sitting on match point right now.
Sonic Spire needs to just play his game a little bit, man. I haven't seen a grab from him either yet.
Right.
I would be double dashing in there and grabbing him.
Still, Germ not really exploiting any of these unsafe scissors though. He tried to punish one in the first round and ended up just catching a backdash with the EX machine gun blow.
Good grab tech on Sonic Spire's part.
Yeah.
Tries to grab there, that's good. Even if you whiff a grab and they don't punish you for it, or they do tech the grab or something like that, it's still like
Ooh,
a
there we
win
go.
kind of in the books because it lets them know that you're thinking about grabs. You know,
Sure.
Wow, great completion. Tries to read the backdash there, doesn't work out. Good EX Cycle Quencher. Turns into a big can of Mountain
Oh,
Dew.
wow.
Crashes.
Yeah, got that whiff punish on with the scissor. And again, counter hit him that time. Sonic Spire, the pretty comfortable lead right now, just needs to play solid and not fall for any frame traps.
Yeah, that fit for the goofy
Ooh,
stuff.
and
Wow, there's another.
As I say that, oh, that's probably why.
Yeah. Oh, wow, good character. Riot, please fix. Okay. Oh, good counter hit. Gets the handshake, but no conversion off of it.
Yeah.
Sonic
Again,
Spire.
I was going to say, again, this is still Sonic Spire's game to lose.
is.
Just don't want to see him crack like he did a second ago.
Yep. So good stuff from him. This could be a really big, this could be what it is to turn it around.
This match decides the winner.
From somebody that plays kind of like an aggressive character, when people are just consistently walking backwards against you, gets really frustrating, and you just want to go in. That's
Yeah.
what we're kind of seeing right now. But got a good focus crumple off. Sonic Spire's in the corner, got the EX. I'm expecting a reversal. It's a good
Ooh,
block.
great bait.
But he is out of the corner, so the battle's kind of lost for Germ 23.
Yeah.
Gets the grab off, very important at this point.
Doesn't have meter though. You can, and when Bison is sitting on no meter, you can kind of afford to play a little more recklessly
True.
against him
True.
because his normal anti-airs aren't great, and he has virtually no wake-up options without meter.
It's true. That's how a lot of the charge characters function in this game, to be honest. I'm never going to be scared of a Balrog that doesn't have meter. Same with like a Blanca or anything like that.
Sure.
So good stuff from Jeremy. He looks like he knows when he should be jumping and what situations are dangerous. He hasn't gotten caught by any wake-up ultras yet, which is a big deal. Sonic Spire doing kind of what he does, though. I think he kind of sits on life leads better than pretty much anybody in Kansas City,
Sure.
at least in the shop that we're used to. If he's got 10 HP life lead on you, he will walk backwards like the entire time.
Sure.
And let you hang yourself. And that's where he makes his money, and that's kind of what we're talking about, though. He's kind of made that switching point right now. 11.
Oops. I tried to get you with the assist, but you already had it.
It's all right, man.
Get started.
We're a team, Watson. Okay, going into the final game here. Did see some good stuff. The ball's in Sonic Spire's court right now, and we just really need to see Jern take it easy on pressuring his wake up.
That jump was so smart. Like, and you'll hardly ever hear me say that. Because, like, Sonic Spire had represented the stand forward so many times there, and Germ was like, well, I really think he's going to do it again, so I'm going to do this jump roundhouse.
Just hoping that he doesn't do that's the mix-up there, right? The standing forward or the standing roundhouse. Like,
Yeah. Ooh, and got the punish that time.
Seems like he's kind of...
Ooh, into the reset for the win. Super tricky
He
stuff.
knows Sonic Spire is feeling a little buttonsy right now. That was good completion.
Pick up the pace.
All right, so once again, Germ 23 on match point. Kind of stumbling over my words tonight.
Everybody seems a little off today.
Battle for supremacy has begun.
Robbie having trouble. Fire team's all tired. I feel like crap.
Yeah.
Okay. Good corner pressure here from Sonic Spire. Hold himself at a good range. Man, that's such a difficult thing to anti-air.
Sure.
We were commenting on that in your matchup. Oh wow, gets the reset. That you were having trouble anti-airing his jumping roundhouse, the elbow, because it was sometimes beating out your crouching fears.
Well, the one time it beat it, I was just an execution error on my part.
Oh, okay.
Sakura's Fierce will trade at worst at max range, but it will never get beaten outright by that.
I see.
She's one of the few characters that can consistently anti-air that button from most
There's Rolling
ranges.
Thunder. Oh, okay. That'll work. So I don't know why he's not just going for. I mean, this would kill him if he was using just. Yeah, that did kill him anyway. So what do I know?
All right, so Germ gonna go up 2-1. Solid set.
Dudley wins.
Okay. Oh wow, Germ takes it. I thought we had one more round for some reason. So Germ takes it 2-1. Good stuff. A relatively new player coming out against one of the regulars over here.
All right, so now we're gonna see the run back of J-Slow versus Mason God.
Did we see that on stream already or what?
Well, they played last week, and
Oh, I see. Okay.
J-Slow was a little salty about the loss.
Oh, really?
So
Interesting. I don't know how serious J-Slow takes the game because I don't really see him come out all that often. But I mean, all the more power to him.
recently, for a while, he wasn't super serious about it, but recently he's hit the lab a little more. He's been trying to learn a little more.
He's ready for 5, kind
Yeah.
of getting in then.
Yeah, he does really want to get into 5. I mean, right now Smash is still his main game,
Sure.
but I do know he's pretty excited for Street Fighter 5.
Mason God and losers losing a tight one against me. J Slow gets who did he lose to? He lost to Germ actually. J Slow loses to Germ, and we go back to home screen for some reason.
You guys suck.
ROFLMAO.
But yeah, I think something that's kind of an indicator of him starting to take this game a little more seriously was we were actually hanging out last night and playing a little bit, and I was playing Evil Ryu against his Fei Long, and I was just, applying a lot of the new stuff I've been studying lately, and I think I was like up on him like 15-0 after like 30 minutes or so, and he just turns to me with like a super frustrated look on his face, like a look that I hadn't seen since we first kind of got into Smash together.
Yeah.
And he was like, what can I even do?
Yeah.
And so I tried to kind of break it down for him and like tell him what he was doing right.
Tell him to die.
Yeah, what he was doing right, what he was doing wrong. And a lot of it just boiled down to he wasn't doing anything super terrible.
Yeah.
It was just he was falling for a lot of different layers of conditioning.
Yeah.
And a lot of it is just a result of not having the situational awareness.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think Street Fighter is more of that kind of game than any game I've ever played before, where you can change one thing. Like, if you learn how to delay tech, you can go from being a terrible player to an excellent player. It's just like really small things like that, learning your backdash option selects. It's just you're like pretty much building a house. It's a bunch of tiny bricks. And so you can tell, though, J Slow is, kind of done his homework. It looks like he's watched a lot of videos and he knows where to stand and he knows the general Fei Long game plan. He's playing Ken right now, so
yeah, he has been trying to pick up Ken lately.
A little bit more aggressive than Fei Long.
Yeah, and a lower execution barrier on Ken as well, which is one of the biggest things that appeals about him to J Slow, because one of the biggest obstacles that he's been facing in this game is the execution barrier.
Germ 1, 2-0. Oh, I see. Okay, and then so J Slow gets a little bit unfortunate with that DP.
Sure.
Wow, wake up grab. What balls on the man.
Ooh, landed in front. Drops the combo though. Relatively even game right now. Kind of don't really like the option by Mason to spend all that bar on the Fireball FADC forward.
Yeah, it worked out, but just because J Slow had kind of poor reactions and threw another Fireball.
Sure.
So it was a pretty poor decision to use the meter though. Unless he could have gotten forward and swept him out of it or something like that.
Right.
Not sure exactly.
Oh, good dash
under.
forward. Ooh, no anti-air.
What he was trying to do there. It's a standing roundhouse. I don't know what button he was trying. Oh, I think he was doing a flame kick from Fei Long probably.
Oh yeah, maybe. Yeah, I would argue that both of these players suffer from a major weakness of having very inconsistent anti-airs.
Sure. And I think it's kind of something that helped me win against Mason earlier. Is I just jumped in on him.
Right.
You know what I mean? But good stuff from Mason. Goes up 1-0 very quick. And we'll see what kind of changes J Slow can make. He's sitting there kind of talking, probably going to go back to his Fei Long here. I hate this newspaper. We have a newspaper instead of a mouse pad.
Oh yeah, I can bring a mouse pad next time.
I think he usually does. He just forgot it this time around.
Oh, okay.
And then J Slow I think this is that really hideous Fei Long color too. I swear everybody uses the ugliest color of their character.
Oh, this one's kind of cool. If it's the one I'm thinking.
Robbie uses like the long hair Ken.
I like the long hair
Aaron
Ken.
uses the bat, the white bat.
Oh yeah, I like the black bat. It's pretty cool. It's like Vampire Lord Akuma.
Which fits him, I guess. So Mason's sitting pretty right now, but he's going to be fighting a whole different character. But when we're kind of talking about, Fei Long is going to control the ground, good footsies and everything like that. And I think Mason is a bit stronger of a footsie player.
Yeah, I like that focus attack though. That was one of the things that we talked about last night, was to threaten with focus at that range against Shotos, because you can get a full crumple off of just a fireball at the range that they want to throw it.
And Fei Long probably the best focus in the game, I'd say. So
Yeah.
that's something you definitely, that's such a large part of his game that you have to make that, apparent that you're going to do it.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's probably the best.
Yeah.
I know literally every Ultra character has an amazing focus attack for like no reason.
What do you mean, like poison?
Like the 5 new characters.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Hakan's, yeah. I was like, Hakan's isn't that good. It's incredible what you can parry out of it.
No, like DeCapri, Poison, Elena, Rolento, Hugo, they all have like
all the
amazing
ultra
focus
specific.
attacks.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah. Okay, good grab. Oh, fake cross up. Doesn't get the corner carry.
Yeah, and that's a very hard normal to anti-air
It is.
without an uppercut as well.
Kind of what my assessment of J-Slow at this point is, he knows that he should be hitting buttons and making certain decisions, but he doesn't know why.
Sure.
You know what I mean? It's just like, I've seen Fei Longs use Crouching Fierce in this situation, but I don't really know why I'm doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh wow, got the anti-air with the close roundhouse.
There's that confirm.
Yeah,
There we go, J-Slow.
great completion on that combo.
Don't talk to him, play.
And that was another thing we talked about was, you know, one of the things I told him that I felt was easy about our sets was that I don't feel that threatened when I mess up because his combo completion just isn't really there yet.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. And I think that can also actually be said about Mason, is I'm never really too scared to mess up all that much, because he's just going to hit you with like Crouching Fierce, Roundhouse Tatsu or something like that.
Sure.
Which is weird because he usually has such good completion, you know what I mean, on his Rose in particular. So you could have gotten the Ultra there. That might lose him the round because he didn't FADC Ultra.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
And goes for a
good
frame
punish.
trap, but gonna get a punish off of that.
Well, that's good stuff for Mason. But we did see J-Slow come alive. I wanted to see the Fei Long from the beginning, though.
Yeah, I definitely think.
Okay, so good luck to Watson Chan versus Worst Behavior. This is going to be for going into winners finals.
All right, I'm gonna have to step off here,
Yeah.
guys.
Good luck, Watson. Might be doing a little bit of solo commentary here, guys. Watson, sit on the near side here. So it's going to be Watson Chan versus Worst Behavior, and this winners. This is going to go to winners finals. So big win here for either player. Let's see here. Oh, never mind. They did switch sides. Worst Behavior. Entering this in real fast.
The curtain is raised on the world's most extreme fighting tournament. Who will walk away victorious?
Okay, so Watson Chan has a couple different characters. He's got a Sakura as well as a Ryu. I think he's gonna probably. I don't know, man. I'm really not sure. I guess he's gonna be playing the Sakura against the Zangief. That's what he's a little bit more familiar with. He does have a Ryu as well, which does okay against the Zangief, especially when you're a stronger footsie player. Zangief's got to be on point with the footsies to beat a solid Ryu. Worst Behavior showing some good stuff today, beating Sonic Spire, and I can't remember who else he beat. Let me take a look here. Yeah, just Sonic Spire right now. So
Who will emerge a champion?
this matchup's going to be pretty much exactly what you expect it to be. It's going to be Sakura trying to keep Worst Behavior out, Watson trying to keep Worst Behavior out, and whenever he gets his punishes, he's got to make it count. He's got to get good corner carry off of it. And you're going to see those two big buttons are going to be the Standing Roundhouse as well as Crouching Fierce. Watson, not really sure which button he wants to be pushing yet. It's important to condition Zangief's to looking for certain ranges as well. People think you're just kind of throwing out buttons to try to keep him away. He's doing good at varied button presses though, so he's not getting whiff punished.
Number one, get the upper hand.
Okay, good throw. That's a ballsy move. Good anti-air. Yeah, that's not a good decision. Builds just enough meter for EX. Gets a Toshi. Good corner carry. Now, if I'm Watson, I would just probably be walking backwards. I wouldn't really push it too much. You don't want to eat an Ultra. Good stuff from Watson Chan. Gets that overhead. Another ballsy move. Watson Chan just trying to see what he can get away with on Worst Behavior right now, and he's getting away with a lot. He got away with dash up jab. He got away with overhead. He's got away with questionably spaced buttons, but now Worst Behavior is in there right now. Oh, does not get the green hand. That's a shame. Now it puts him right back to square one. Crouching Fierce, going to be a key button like I was saying before. Standing Medium Punch, going to be a big button for Worst Behavior. I noticed Worst Behavior's been doing that a lot today. Actually, he's been purposely whiffing buttons and then just doing the grab afterwards. Focus attack. Although it might not have accomplished too much physically, mental damage against Worst Behavior. Now he knows that focus might be coming against Watson Chin. Wake up grab. And Watson, oh man, burns that meter. That's kind of a bad habit. Unless he can bring this back, which he doesn't. So he wastes the 2 bars for no real reason. But I don't know, maybe he got some kind of read on it.
This is the last round. Fight!
Fire team cleaned up the bracket, doing the God's work today. 2-0. Mason God. Okay, Worst Behavior getting a good whiff punish grab on that one. Nice grab. Doing a strange grab range from that one. I guess he was maybe expecting a poke from Watson Chin. Worst Behavior showing some good patience, man. He's gotten that so many times today. Sweet chin music in the grab. The backdash on Watson's part. Sitting on a little bit of a life lead. He's wanting to go in. He's got to know if he's going to... Oh, there's the red focus and the ultra. Got to be careful with that kind of stuff. There's a ton of damage. And gets the walk up grab. It's got a tremendous amount of range on it. Worst Behavior goes up 1-0. Good stuff on Worst Behavior's part. Have an update here for you in a second, guys.
The curtain is raised on the world's most extreme fighting tournament.
Okay, so Watson Chin going to Evil Ryu. Good matchup for, okay, joining me on commentary is going to be Fire Team for a little bit.
Great matchup, but I just don't... Man, it's like Wraith playing Evil Ryu in the situation he had against... I forgot who he... Fokra? Yeah, against Fokra, and he lost all the matches. I mean, I think...
He won one.
Yeah, he won one after like 5 games. I mean, not to be hateful on Watson Chin, I think Wraith's Evil Ryu is better than.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I think because he had the issue is not execution. It's just knowing how to play with the character. Like after you play with the character, I mean, there's a lot of the word you would use is intangibles with every character you play. Like okay, it's like okay, at this range I need to use this button, or I need to look for this option with Geef. Like because with Geef, I mean, like there's against every character, there's a lot of stuff you have to look for. Like he's SPDing, always doing that. Like with Evil Ryu, what's your SPD punish? Do you know? What's your right now? He did a light punch SPD. What's your punish? He did an anti-air.
That's kind of what you're talking about there.
Yeah, it's just like you just don't know what to do.
And my assessment of basically what happened the last round is Sakura didn't lose Watson that match. Watson lost Watson that match.
Yep.
So, I don't know, maybe this might be giving him some kind of mental break or something like that. Maybe he just likes the matchup better, but we'll see if it pays off. Right now he's doing about the same as the Sakura was, so.
It's hard even for I think it's good for Evil Ryu, but it's hard. It's meticulous is the word I like to use.
Yeah.
It's not like it's easy, and that's definitely where it shows. I mean, I even tried using Evil Ryu against Fokra, and I got rocked for it. And I use a worse matchup with Akuma, 3-0.
Yep.
Like, I mean, it's not the matchup that loses you a lot of times. It's. I mean, unless you're playing like T-Hawk Blanca, where literally just unfair.
Yeah. Worst Behavior getting a ton of mileage off of like purposely whiffing green hands and then grabbing the whiff punish.
Yeah, that's a really strong. He said he's been practicing that, and also he said he will do it into Ultra as well. Wow. So that's something to keep in mind. He got 510 damage coming off of that.
What a man.
And of course he has Super, which also would work. It's a little harder to reach. You see there, I think he buffered
what
it.
the damage is on Super?
450. 420. Whoa.
Smoke weed.
Smoke weed. Gotta get the Snoop Dogg in there. Oh man.
Oh yeah, it's the
he could super punish that, but that's still quite a bit of damage. Still good.
And he's sitting
that's
on
it.
And that's gonna be it. Oh wow. Okay, he gets 2. And Worst Behavior, 2 O's. Okay. Mob Slayer. Yeah. What is? Okay guys, I'm gonna play against Mob Slayer. I'll be back in a little bit.
The battle has begun. Fight!
All right, what's up, guys? Watson Chan back on the mic here. We got Cups versus Momslayer coming up. Most likely going to see Akuma versus Cody. On paper, not really the best matchup for Cody, but this is probably, I would imagine, Cups' most practiced matchup since Fireteam is his training partner. And I know he doesn't feel too bad about it because, you know, his philosophy on the matchup is, even though neutral isn't great for Cody, he gets in once and does like half of Akuma's life with one combo. Gotta update the names here real quick.
East Asia, Old Temple. The stage of battle is set. Who will emerge a champion? Fight!
Okay, cool.
The race is officially underway.
There we go, going to get that changed up. Cool. Beautiful. Yeah, of course, Cups versus Momslayer. This has been, Cups has lost quite a bit to Momslayer, considering, you know, I think that Cups is definitely better than Momslayer. No offense to Momslayer, of course, but, you know, I think Cups is a very strong player. I think one of the best in Kansas City as well.
Sure.
And that's something you definitely keep in mind when you have...
Ooh, good anti-air. Maintaining the corner right now. Ooh, whips the throw and eats a whiff punish for it, but Momslayer unfortunately not able to confirm into the full combo.
Yep. But at least he gets the kill there. I think Cups need to watch his overextensions here. Of course, Akuma, one of the best in the business for punishing overextensions. I mean, one sweep can lead into 14 billion damage. You know, and it's just like a Buki. I mean, I guess not as good as a Buki, but still very, very strong Vortex setups on Akuma. And so that's something to keep in mind as a formidable player like Cody that doesn't have a whole lot of options against Vortex.
Sure.
Perfect punish. That was beautiful. Ton of damage on Kuma. That's going to get wrecked. Oh, that was a Zonk?
Oh, yeah. Wow.
That's crazy. The read from Cups is insane, and that's death. Jump fierce, stand fierce. That's it. Even crouch fierce. Steve, make it even easier. Make it even easier. Why not? Just make it even easier, dude. No, why not? I like that. Love it. Full super bar and Cups, though, is going to make it really easy for him to take this round. Of course, if he lands that super or the red focus combo or the FADC combo, you're talking at least 40 to 50% on Akuma.
Sure.
So, like, there was almost
a great anti-air.
Yeah, that was a fantastic anti-air. Again, I love him going into the air to challenge the demon flip.
Yeah, and that's a great adaptation from Cups, recognizing
40%, just like that.
Recognizing that he has to meet Akuma in the air because his grounded anti-airs were getting blown up in the first and second rounds.
Absolutely, those grounded anti-airs is not going to work out.
Wow.
And see, that's an invincible DP that'll work out. That's not going to get worked. Never mind. If you would have pressed the button a little later, I would actually have stuffed that demon.
All right, and that's going to bring the life pretty close to even. Momslayer going a little nuts in the scramble situation right now.
Yeah, that's actually what Akuma should do, is go nuts. It works out. But now you see...
Ooh,
he can punish this for... I don't like that punish. Oh, but...
Wow.
He actually got a full punish on Momslayer. Two situations there. On that DP, you really should just be going for your easiest combo. Again, just like standing fierce, heavy punch DP.
Sure.
Bam. I mean, maybe not would have killed, but at least would have done a ton of damage. Or something going for that one frame link. And also, you have to, it's not spacing dependent, it's nothing. It's just, oh, I hit him. Okay, cool.
Sure.
And then also on that jumping hard kick, of course, you want to do a jab confirm. Make sure you don't, actually hit him like he did. You know, he could have got a full combo even with a jab confirm. Full punish there. There's 40% on Akuma.
Yeah.
Another 40%. Now Akuma down to just a measly 30%.
Wow. And there falls for the bait.
Yeah, perfect punish there from Cups. Oh, wow.
Big throw.
Walk forward, and Cups is in Shin Cups mode now.
Yeah, dude.
That is Shin Cups.
Pick up the pace. Fight!
Oh, no counter confirmed there from Ace Momslayer. Of course, that counter correct immune punch can be confirmed to a lot of different things. Full punish there from Cups. Let's see what the setup is. Teleport. Which is actually good for Cody there, because now Akuma's almost in the corner, and Akuma in the corner is actually one of the weakest characters in the game.
Sure.
So that's something to keep in mind. Kuma loves space. That's what he's really good to work with, but whenever he's in the corner, he doesn't have any space to work with. Oh, perfect punish again. I like to see Light Punch come up there, I think.
Oh, wow. Great
Sanger.
footsies.
Of course, that thing is active. That thing is really slow. I think it takes 10 or 11 frames to start up, but it's active for like 8. So
Sure.
that's something to keep in mind. It's, you know, he throws it out there, but then it's like, I'm there, you know?
Yeah.
You know, it's not just,
All right, a Mom Slayer going back to character select. Has a handful of characters we might see.
that's gross. I think Akuma Cody is a fantastic matchup, but I don't think you can even compare it to Dhalsim versus Cody because, man, I feel like that's super strong for Dhalsim.
Really?
I could imagine it. I don't think it's like Geef. Geef is really good against Dhalsim because once he gets in, he does a ton of damage. Cody is like that too, but the problem is Cody's a hard time not doing jab combos. That's the problem with Cody in general. Like against a lot of characters, he only can do like, let's say, jab, crutch, light kick, medium kick, ruffian. Like that's like 180 damage. It's not anything more than Ryu would get.
Sure.
So he has a hard time getting that big boy damage. The only thing he can do is read a fireball. That's what he needs to do.
Ooh, wow, that was super risky. Definitely don't want to focus Dhalsim's fireballs.
Yeah, I think that's a perfect range to do it. Of course, since Dhalsim couldn't even poke, but a good Dhalsim there would have slid forward, then done the poke because he could have easily punched that focus.
Sure.
And also gained extra screen space because that's always a good idea.
All right, I like this patient play by Cups right now. Has a little bit of a life deficit, but 71 seconds on the clock.
And
Oh,
not to
okay.
mention, that was evened it up right there. I don't know why Monstar went in like that, but now he's getting punished for a lot of health. Of course, Cup's got to make the most of this when he gets in. This is not a character.
Ooh, and gets the stun.
Yep. You know why Monstar lost that round?
Because he went in.
Yep. That's it.
All right, and now Cups sitting on match point.
I mean, that was that fast. Just one Dhalsim mistake. I mean, don't get me wrong. Dhalsim's walking on ropes in this matchup.
Sure.
I mean, he needs to make sure not to go in because otherwise Cody will just blow him up. He's a very strong character when it comes to damage. So he even would take the anti-air trade all day. That jumping roundhouse against Dhalsim's roundhouse. They do the same damage, both 90 damage, I believe. But I mean, Cody has a lot more health than Dhalsim.
Yeah. All right, Mom Slayer has Cups in the corner now. Ooh, jumps out though.
Good throw. Safe jump there. Couldn't do anything about it.
Yeah.
I like the jabs there. Of course, Dhalsim always looking to stand tech. That's something to keep in mind against Dhalsim players. They're always stand tech. They want to get you back in the corner. They want to get away out of that situation, whatever it is. That's going to be death for Cody. There's nothing to be done.
Yeah. All right. So now both players going to be on match point here.
This is actually pretty strong for Dhalsim. Both rounds we've seen so far has not included Dhalsim's super. And so that's something to keep in mind here. It's going to do a ton of damage. I think 300, and it's definitely his strongest asset. I mean, besides his obvious, huge poke range.
Sure. Great empty jump from Cups there.
Yeah, now he just took 1 billion damage for trying to jump out of those limbs. Whenever Dhalsim has that series going on, you might as well start blocking because you're not going to get anywhere out of it.
Yeah. And I mean, it's fine anyways because if you do block, it does no chip, so.
Yep. I mean, that's a good way of putting it. It does no chip anyway, so if you block
Great
it,
empty
who
jump
cares?
low.
That's strong, but not strong against that. Stun. This could be kill. Go for the Pai Chen. Yep.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Okay.
Cody wins.
Next up stream, you get Basic God versus Watch Chen. Basic God versus Watch Chen. Up next up stream.
Who will bask in the glory and adoration that comes with being declared the world's greatest fighter?
Okay, coming back on commentary, this is Cups, guys. Sorry, give me a minute to fix these scores. This is actually going to be Watson Chan versus Mason God. I think this is a run back of what happened last week, and Watson Chan came up ahead. But we did see some good stuff out of Mason, as we always do.
It's the battle of the century.
It seems like he is just right on the cusp of making a big play for sure. Fixing the scores real fast. It is going to be the Sakura versus Ryu matchup, which I think you know, these are both of their strongest characters, obviously, and I don't know, it's what they're very well practiced in, and this is going to be a very footsie-heavy matchup. Both of these players are pretty defensive-minded, so it's going to be really patient footsie play. Wow, what a whiff punish! And I know that Watson has been in the lab, you know, training some specific option selects as well as setups, because he feels like that's a big part that's missing from his play, which it certainly is. He's missing a lot of free damage in spots. Mason does a fantastic job of sitting on life leads for sure. Wow, what a whiff punish on Mason God's part. And he goes up 1 round. Meters about exactly the same here.
Pick up the pace.
Sakura's going to be, I mean, both of these characters' game plan is going to be pretty similar, but, you know, Sakura's just going to get the mix-up game. And Ryu's going to have the better reversal as well as the fireball. But they're going to want to be staying pretty much at really similar ranges, maybe Ryu a little bit closer. Good EX fireball. He's trying to sniff out a focus attack on Watson Chan's part. Still a little bit shaky right now, guys. So. Good punish. He should have just ultraed. I don't think he knew that he was going to get it. Oh, drops the ultra there. Which really wouldn't have been worth it at the time anyway. Watson Chan's losing out on those 50-50s. He needs to be a little bit more careful. Wow, good presence of mind to just do the empty walk-up low short. Meaty fireball. It's going to be 0. So he's lost out on that situation pretty much every time. Ryu's crouching jab's going to be a little bit better than anything Sakura's got at that range. And Watson Chad. Just saw that now.
Who will emerge victorious?
Fix that. Okay, so it's all tied up right now. Meter again, going to be pretty much exactly the same. Good footsies on Watson's part there. A lot of people always forget that Fireball is actually just an extension of footsie. So you stand outside their biggest button range and throw fireballs. It's a little bit too fast to react to, so it's really hard to jump from that range, which I think Mason does a great job of doing close range fireballs like that. Doesn't get the EX. Wow, what a mix-up. Gets the grab. Okay, no whip punish on Watson's part there. Very unsure of what button he's going to be using at range. Mason does an excellent job of switching up crouching medium kick as well as sweep, so you got to be really cognizant when you're trying to whiff punish the crouching medium kick, because you know that that's going to be coming. Good stuff on Mason God's part here. Tries the chip. And that's going to be it there. Gets the ultra. Wow, what a bait. What a bait. And Watson goes up 1-0. Good stuff. But, I mean, Mason God is right in there. That's got to be frustrating. He's got to keep his mental fortitude at this point. Because, I mean, that was right within his grasp. Just kind of what Watson realized earlier is that Mason's a little bit free to jump into. He really needs to work on those anti-airs, and that's what lost him that match. Because you got to know when you have somebody in the corner that they're going to be jumping out, and he just let him jump in forward for free. He could have DP'd. He could have got the crouching fierce. He could have got any number of buttons from that range. Full crumple there. Good corner carry. Here comes the reset. Oh no, he's just gonna go for the set play. Ooh, that was weird. Goes for the meaty Tatsu. I like Watson trying to put that in there. Fierce. Okay, good DP out for Mason. Now let's see if he can get. I mean, Ryu not too much of a burst damage character, but we'll see what he can. We'll see what he can make happen. Oh, I did. Okay, so standing roundhouse from Watson closes that one out. I want to see Mason get back to the great gameplay that he had.
Pick up the pace. Fight. The first hit has been recorded.
Doesn't get the whip punish on that. Watson, Watson looking really unsure of what ranges he wants to try to whip punish at. Good damage from Mason God. Okay, let's see if he's got the confirm here. Drops the first hit of it. That's the hardest part right there, though, is the FADC to the close medium kick. Good overhead on Mason's part. It's the first time we've seen that. See, kind of what, I don't know, it works out for Mason sometimes, but I really want to see him do more in and out movement. He does a lot of down backing, and that just makes him kind of a sitting target, especially for a good footsie player like Watson. Kind of poorly misspaced jump there. Most of Mason's gameplay, wow, good stuff on Watson Chan's part. Goes 2-0. Mason, what's up, man? And Mason can't be too happy about that one. That was really in his wheelhouse to win that one. It's unfortunate, but that's kind of part of it. I mean, if Mason starts anti-airing a little bit more frequently and utilizes the in and out movement, because the important thing is that Sakura has great walk speed on the ground, and Ryu's is not as fast, but it's with such good walk speed and such good range pokes from Sakura and such good option selects, you really need to be a moving target. You can't really just be sitting there on your heels. Let her move in and out of her particular ranges.
What's up,
Good
guys?
stuff, Watson. Good stuff, buddy.
Thanks, man. Dude, I'm like 3 for 4 on those one-frame links tonight.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, on the close medium kick. Yeah, that's what I was commenting. It looks like you were working on your whiff punishing as well. It was, you know, you were standing at the right ranges. Your reactions just weren't quick enough to get the whiff punish on that stuff.
Sure.
So this I'm really interested to see, because this Germ 23 guy seems to like really show signs of life. He just isn't quite there yet for some reason.
Sure. And I really feel like this match could go either way, even though, like, I feel like that's a really cliche thing to say, but
It's really like it's heavily in like Mom Slayer's favor on paper, but Mom Slayer kind of has difficulty dealing with rushdown sometimes, and this guy has definitely got that kind of stuff on lockdown, as well as the matchup knowledge. I'm sure Germ knows how to play against Akuma,
sure.
and
But knowing how to play against Akuma doesn't necessarily prepare you to play against Mom Slayer, because he doesn't really play Akuma.
He doesn't.
He kind of just plays
he
his
plays
own game.
Aaron, dude. That's
Yeah.
what he plays Mom Slayer. And this, we were talking about who else sits on. Oh, Sonic Spire sits on a life lead really well. So does Mom Slayer. Mom Slayer will sit on a lead and run away from you and teleport away and do all kinds of stuff to try to frustrate you offensively to get you to make bad decisions.
Sure.
And as Robbie put, that I always really appreciated, is that he was saying that Mom Slayer just like plays like your older brother. He just like plays to frustrate the hell out of you, like hell out of you. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So this is where Dudley's gonna be making a lot of his money, man. 2 good reads and the round is his. I wanted to see Ultra there because he's probably not gonna have another opportunity to use
Ooh,
this
great
round.
anti-air. Ooh, did that roundhouse a little too early. No uppercut from Mom Slayer, though. Gets out of the corner. At a bit of a life deficit here. Great command dive kick to stuff the anti-air.
Isn't getting the full conversion off of it though. He's a little unfamiliar with Dudley's hitbox and what he can and can't get away with.
Yeah, and recognizes the threat of Ultra One, so unwilling to commit to any fireballs from full screen. Ooh, not quite gonna chip, but too far out to
Yeah,
punish.
there's the DP. Man, you gotta know that that's coming, but that wouldn't have chipped. Yeah, it would have chipped him out anyway. That was the only thing that Germ could have done. So good stuff on Mom Slayer's part, and I don't know, man, he's really good at sitting on leads, and he's good at just kind of, I don't know, making it happen somehow, just like that.
He's definitely one of the strongest players I've seen in scramble situations.
Sure, that's absolutely true. Big punish here.
Wow, I didn't know Tatsu could punish that.
Tatsu's really quick on startup, and third strike, that's like a legitimate reversal.
Wow.
People do that instead. Oh, wow, yeah, that's the Mom Slayer right there.
Yeah, and that was not a random wake up ultra, that was a reaction.
Yep. Okay, good pressure. Mom Slayer really wanted to close this one out. Gets the air throw, man. Watson and I were talking about that online the other day. That sucker would kill us 100. Just do it over and over and over again.
Yeah, for a long time I had that problem with Fuerte's Fajita Buster too. I was like, man, Fuerte could just do Fajita Buster every time and I would lose.
Yeah. Let's see if he's gonna get the ultra. No, he should have just raw ultra. That would have ended it up there. And there's the grab. Good stuff from Germ.
Yep.
Come from behind victory. Now, like, both of these characters are the epitome in this game of never being out of the game and never being into the game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they never have the win sealed up and they never have the loss sealed up either.
Yeah.
Because, like, Dudley, one momentum swing can just end it. You know what I mean? And the same thing with Akuma, one vortex can end it. But both these characters have pretty weak, like, Akuma weak stamina-wise and Dudley weak reversal-wise.
Sure.
So not very many defensive options. So you can also put them in the blender and kill them. So these characters are both kind of just designed to crush each other.
Ooh, good wake up DP read
Ooh,
from
I like that
Slayer.
close. He like kind of got him conditioned for a wake-up grab.
Right.
And then he just did the close fierce and EX Fireball. I like that. Germ, though, looks really well-versed in the Akuma matchup. He seems to know, you know, what typically Akumas want to do.
Oh, not falling for
It's
the
like-
frame trap, but fell for the American reset.
It's like a fire team special right there. Wow, what balls?
Oh, I like
Not
the just
doing
wake up
anything.
block from Mom Slayer.
Yeah, good stuff. That was good stuff.
Yeah,
He
that's
knew
true
that Germ
punish
had
on
to make
that.
a big play. Yeah, I'll make sure that it's done from this end.
Right.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
And Mom Slayer goes up 1-0, but Germ, good stuff on his part. Ooh, wow, did you see that cross up? That's dirty. You get the cross up dive kick.
Yeah. And I hate that.
Yeah.
Makes me so angry.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right,
Ooh,
Mom
could've
Slayer
got-
kind of smelling blood, but Germ finding a big hit confirm.
Momentum swing from the overhead, maybe? Okay, good backup. He doesn't have Ultra yet. I don't know what he was really scared of on Wake Up.
Sure.
I think a lot of people really overestimate how good Akuma's reversal DP is.
Yeah, it's
The
really
thing goes,
not great.
Yeah, it really goes like straight vertical. Doesn't have like much knockback property to it. Doesn't do a whole lot of damage.
And the only invincible ones, like you fall out of them.
Yeah.
If you're not point blank.
Yeah.
Except for EX, which Akuma's
okay.
meter is
Nope,
usually
it's not.
better spent on other things.
He loves that cross-up leg kick. It's a hard thing to deal with for a lot of characters.
Yeah, it's Shoto jump short is super ambiguous and just has like crazy priority for some weird reason too.
He sent me the hitbox the other day. It's like his hitbox is like this big, like just a small circle like inside of Akuma, and the hitbox is just like a giant green oval around Akuma. Germ is staying nice and patient on Mom Slayer's block strings because he hasn't proven that he's going to grab Germ.
Right.
So he's just content to block, which is good understanding of the game from Germ. Unless he makes you do it, you don't do it.
Ooh, that was a good idea by Mom Slayer, but Germ not having any of it with that jump roundhouse.
I want to see Germ punish those far-ranging medium kicks or heavy kicks.
Ooh, and I don't think this is quite going to kill. Has Ultra Combo double,
Right.
but going to put him in a very good
Boy.
position.
Well, he's going to get out of dodge unless the EX criminal. Oh, he doesn't have EX machine gun blow.
Right.
Good dash.
All right, and Germ fighting back.
Good stuff on Germ's part, man. This would be a pretty big upset as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
But we don't know what this guy's capable of yet. Seems to have good poise, which is, you know what I mean? Seems to have been in a lot of close matches in his online career.
Sure.
Finally begun. Which one of these two will emerge on
Ooh, I like this chase down from him right now. Ooh,
Little
big
change
throw
of
from Mom
pace.
Slayer, though.
Changing the tempo is so important.
Yeah.
I've never seen a combo with a chance.
Yeah, he landed on the ground on that one. This is going to do a bit of damage.
Rolling thunder.
All right. Ooh, wait, wake up Tatsu again from Mom Slayer. No punish on
Slayer
that.
doing some really uncharacteristic, like, I don't know, he's usually pretty poised and like calm in the face of pressure.
Sure. Definitely a lot more aggressive on his wake up than we're
typically
used to
seen,
seeing
yeah.
from him. Yeah.
He might still be a little upset from his last loss. Good stuff.
Yeah,
Germ,
good
I don't know
combo
what Germ was
completion.
looking for in that situation. He did a little bit too much walking forward.
And that's the biggest thing that I feel sets Mom Slayer apart from Fireteam as an Akuma player is I feel like he has stronger mind games, but he just doesn't have the execution that Fireteam
Yeah,
has.
they're pretty like completely opposite like players and
Yeah.
you know and people because like Fire Team, it's everybody talks about how 1-1 equals 2, you know, in all situations. So, and that's not. I mean, Mom Slayer is a lot more free flowing.
Sure. Wow, great
what a
chase.
read! Fire Team is very disciplined, controlled, and likes to. He's a control player. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay,
Ooh,
good
yeah,
stuff. So
would
we
like
are
to
on
see
match
uppercut
point
from
here.
that.
Mom Slayer sitting on quite the meter right now.
It all comes down to this. Fight!
He likes to use Fireball Sweep.
The fight has finally begun.
Sweep.
And there it was. Well, air fireball sweep, rather.
Yeah. Mom Slayer just looks kind of really unfamiliar with deadly pressure. He's just trying to stay away from him instead of trying to figure out where the holes in the block string are.
Yeah, and see, that's kind of why I felt like this match was so... Like, I didn't really have a clear favorite to win it because, you know, around here we just don't have the experience with Dudley.
Yeah.
But,
Everybody knows how to fight against Akuma.
yeah, conversely, though, if you've never played Aaron before,
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
it can be very disconcerting.
interesting. Yeah, this is kind of what I want to see. I want to see Aaron play a little bit of hit and run type of game. Makes him waste the meter. I like that. 'Cause that's where
Ooh, no punish.
Dudley's going to be making all of his money is on that EX machine gun punch. But good stuff from Germ. What a tournament for him today, huh?
Yeah.
We saw a lot of fight.
Street for winners finals.
Akuma wins.
Worst behavior versus Cubs.
Okay, that's going to be me.
All right, good luck, dude. All right, so we got Worst Behavior versus Cubs coming. Yeah. Worst Behavior versus Cubs coming up here. Most likely going to see Zangief versus Cody. You know, Cubs has a couple characters in his back pocket that he's been messing with a little bit, but I'd be really surprised to see anyone other than Cody in tournament. And likewise, Worst Behavior kind of been playing around with some secondaries, but definitely think he's going to opt for Geef in this matchup. And I can't quite recall what these players' records are in previous Top of the Shops. I know they've played before, but I can't remember what the outcome was. I don't think they've played too many times, though. And both of them have definitely leveled up significantly since the last time they've met in tournament. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a pretty cool matchup, I think. Both these players, again, as you said, leveling up quite a bit. And so that's something to really keep in mind here. I mean, I don't know where the last time they played, when the last time they played was, but the thing is you'll definitely see a huge difference between them.
Yeah, it definitely had to be several months ago. Like, I know it's been a while.
Yeah. I know the last time him and Mason played have been a long time. This is 3 out of 5. Yep, it is winners finals, guys. So that's...
Winding down to the last couple matches of our tournament.
I screwed it up. There we go.
After
That's
this,
it.
there's just going to be losers semis, losers finals, and grand finals. So we are up to our top 4.
Oh, whoops. Good stuff. Anti-air. Of course, Cody has one of the best anti-airs against Geef.
Sure.
Only thing is, if Geef jumps for that Superman punch, there's not a lot Cody could do about it except for that staining roundhouse or the heavy kick ruffian. See, like there, that was exactly what I mean. There's nothing Cody could have done. He should have landed with the whip punish SPD, to be fair. That's dead. Never mind, did the light one.
Still
Literally
gonna be
any
hard to
other
come back
one.
from this.
Yeah, he can though. Oh, that counter forward medium punch could have been ultra. Or crouching fierce at least. Some big boy damage.
Ooh. Great decision by Cubs not to commit to an anti-air there.
That should have punished, but Geef just low proing his standing roundhouse. Oh my god, went for the throw.
Yeah.
You gotta know that you're gonna get, either gonna get lariated or you baited a lariat and hit in the back. One of the two happened, and so a throw doesn't make any sense there, to be honest.
Right.
Because you either baited a lariat or you got killed by a lariat. No matter what, you hit him or you got hit. You're dead or you got hit, so you might as well go for the combo there.
Sure.
Lariat out. 4-frame, invincible, drivable,
Yeah. What more could you want in a reversal?
1 button press. I mean, I didn't anti-air so much when I played Geef. My biggest problem with Shoryukening people is actually the input.
Yeah. Well, that and Akuma's DP is out of the 3-frame ones, it's probably the worst.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it's a great anti-air. I just stuck with it. Man, the Cup's going in here. Good stuff to him. I want to see him not overextend. See, like right there, he overextended, and now he's going to take some damage. And ooh, Like, you
Yeah,
need to
just
get
want to see him chill right now.
Yep.
Goes for chip.
wrecked.
Good stuff to Cups.
He needs to kill in that first part. Otherwise, a lot of characters can actually get out of it. Of course, Geef there, he could have done EX Green Hand, Red Focus Ultra 1. That actually would have killed. So, I mean, if it doesn't kill that original dust, there's a break between the dust and the next part. And
Right.
Geef, for example, could have killed there easily. That's going to catch.
Ooh, looked like he tried to zonk, but I don't know if that was what it was.
Let's see what the setup is. Oh, I like it. But although that's like -8, although nobody's punished it today. The Green Hand on block. Good
Gets
stuff.
the overhead.
So now Cody needs to chill, because Geef needs to get in. Although he has a life deficit, wow, it's big boy damage. Just goes for the light again, though. I don't like that. I want to see the heavy. His heavy SPD has a ton of range. It's not like Seth, thinking about Seth is his heavy SPD range is so small, you usually want to go for light there. But Geef's heavy SPD range is, it's got some real range to it. So you
Right.
might as well go for that. Cody can't go any farther than out of heavy SPD range.
Yeah.
And it would have ended the round there, and he actually has a chance of losing this round because of that choice. Oh my god.
Gets the anti-air EX Screen Hand.
That was a false safe jump. If he got anti-aired by 11 frame reversal, then I don't know what else. I mean, it's like, I don't know if it's 11 or not. It's pretty similar to that.
Yeah. It's definitely pretty slow.
It's definitely up there, for
Yeah.
sure. Good standing roundhouse. That's going to do a lot of work here for Cody. Again, it's active. This is a better version of Evil Ryu standing roundhouse.
Right.
Except for its anti-air is a little bit worse. A lot of mileage of that overhead so far this set. I like the delayed rock, get some free chip damage. Punish that. Can't. You have to punish that. -8. Could alter that, to be fair. Jumping Fierce would be his best anti-air there. Neutral jumping, just the clap, would have been his best anti-air for sure.
Right.
Yeah, actually, neutral jumping Fierce is superbly good against Geef as an anti-air. Stuffs a lot of his options. Full punish, good.
Opts not to use the meter. Gonna
Yep.
need one more read. Probably gonna want to use that meter to close it out. Ooh, but gets chipped by the lariat.
Yeah, he keeps jumping with the jumping meaty kick, then not comboing afterward. It hits, but then no combo after to follow up. And additionally, he could ultra punish the EX Screen Hand, unlike most characters.
Yeah, the only conclusion I can draw from that is maybe he's just not too used to how big Geef actually is.
Yeah.
Because jump-ins can be kind of hard to confirm on big-bodied characters if
Yeah.
you're not used to playing against
Yeah, you
them.
have to do a jab after, because man, you don't know if it's gonna hit or not, because that's hard. It's like playing against a god. You do a jump in really early, like, oh, you're probably blocking now. That's cool. Oh, drops a combo. That's okay. Gets some big boy damage anyway. Baited, but doesn't actually block.
Yeah. I think that's okay, though.
He used all of his meter.
Yeah, he used all the meters, so that's definitely okay for Cups. Wow, outlasted the EX Zonk.
And worst behavior taking that. Now up 2-0 against Cups here in winners finals.
Yeah. Definitely want to see Cups slow down a little bit, play a little more, footsie-based game. Really try not to commit too much to these frame traps unless he really opens worst behavior up here.
Yeah. And that's the thing. It seemed like, again, just getting in there. Like, again, just we need to see some more pokes and just doing nothing. Because right now he's doing a lot of something, and then it's like there. I mean, he's just getting hit out of stuff. It's just a lot of stuff happening on Cody's side, and there really shouldn't be any reason for it.
Right.
I mean, you want to see some chill. Neutral jumping Fierce, again, is his best anti-air. Because if Geef does a Superman punch and he would contact you, you hit him out of the air.
Right.
If he's too close and he'd actually hit you no matter what, you'd still hit him out of the air. And if he's, let's say he's too far away to do anything, well, you just neutral jump and, well, everything's hunky-dory. Because there's nothing he could do about it. You're in the air and you're far away. What is Geef supposed to do about it? Lariat? Man, this is up a round and 2 games here for worst behavior.
Yeah, worst behavior sitting on match point now.
Yep. This could
Poised
be
to go up to grand finals. This would be a huge win for worst behavior.
Thank you. First looks a little not so you got. But you don't make your money back. I'd go for third. What did you say?
This one?
Just because this one only they've got as many. I think it's 2 or 3. I don't care.
Yeah, I think 3 probably.
3 it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so now we see Cups actually taking this round back. Again, using that knife. It's actually a very good tool against Geef. Oh, there you go. Perfect example why it's good. Another perfect example why it's good. Good
Yeah.
poke. See, Cody lacks range on his pokes except for his crouching like kick and forwards, which is not that effective against Geef. Geef actually hunches over, so his upper hitbox is very easy to hit, but his lower hitbox is very hard to hit.
Sure.
And so that's where Cody actually has a hard time against Geef because of the lack of good pokes he has. And so that knife actually makes his punches go far as
Wow,
well.
dashed away and still got scooped.
Yep.
This character's silly.
Yep. Of course, the forward dash, though, not what you want to be doing against SPDs. You want to be jumping or back dashing as the SPD. Because even if
Well,
you
he
back
dashed away from the cross-up attempt, though.
Yeah, and then the thing is, you can actually confirm SPD just by like, oh, he dashed away, SPD.
Oh, okay.
Like it's just that simple. There's no, it's you can just visually confirm it. There's no, beat
Right.
anything. There's almost nobody has a dash fast enough to dash forward. Then it has to be a really early, and for Geef to mistime this safe jump. But now you see Cody doing well here, poking. Oh, that's it.
Ooh.
3-0 there. You got to know that's coming, dude. You got to know that's coming.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, he has the right focus. Store will always do it, and that's just what's.
All right.
Zangief wins.
I also made a lot of money off my own bad habits that you were doing a lot of good things. Like,
No, not as an answer.
It's survival of the fittest on a global scale. Who among the challengers will make it to the top?
I was also gonna say every single time I cross over, unless I do the crossbody, bad habit I have.
Yeah, you don't
I will
dash
be grabbing.
Don't dash forward either. You got safe.
I tried to backdash 3 times. He said that.
No, because you backdash too early. You have to backdash late. You can't beat the seven. You literally just can't beat the seven. The only thing you can do is block the crossing, then back.
South America.
If you backdash originally, you option go
Destination
a
confirmed.
really good Geef player will option select SPD.
Yeah, like Poker would probably do that.
Yeah, he would actually, because like, if the lane kick doesn't hit him, he can dash forward or dash back. And
It's
he
the
can
battle
usually
of the
correct.
century. Fight! There's the first hit.
Looks like these guys are going right in. Never mind. Yeah, so we have Watson Chan versus Mom Slayer. Mom Slayer blending into the background here with that nice teal color. Of course, this is his favorite stage, and I've never seen him use that color before, but that is actually, that's an OP color, dude. That's actually the color I use at tournaments if,
Oh, yeah. Okay, so Watson notoriously has trouble with this matchup.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's ever beaten Mom Slayer before.
which doesn't really make any sense to me. I mean, again, Watson Chan is a very strong, that's not going to work. Bait there from Mom Slayer, very strong. Poor punish, but it's going to work out for him anyway. Of course, there's a lot stronger punishes that you could do. Dash forward stand fierce, of course, comes to mind. Oh, that's going to beat that.
Yeah. And he knew it, too. He was ready for it.
Yeah, he knew that Ultra was coming, and now you see a full punish from Watson Chan.
Teleport out. Nice grab
tech.
tight. Oh, where's the anti-air? He hits that all day.
Yeah, well, he was afraid of the dive kick, just
there
like
it
that.
is.
You just can't normally answer that. You really can't.
Just gotta jump back.
Jump back roundhouse with Sakura? 10 out of 10, would do again. 100 damage on Akuma's big old face. Oh, that's just unfortunate. That's Sakura's little girl hitbox actually showing itself the double-edged sword of that.
He needs to just dash underneath that.
Yeah, and that's exactly what Alex did in his set against Mom Slayer.
Yeah, right,
It worked out for him
the
perfectly.
Okay, there's the air dare.
Perfect.
Yep.
Perfect air there.
Grab tight.
Oh, you
Which
can
I like
you
that. I
can
like that
punish
Mom Slayer's doing this because he was having trouble. People were just blocking against him all day because he never went for throws.
Yeah, and that's what happened against Jeremy, actually. Man, Monster, or excuse me, Much Chin needs to punish that sweep though. Earlier, Monster did just like that. It's -9.
What is he supposed to punish with?
Stand like, walk forward, stand like kick to the -9. I mean, that's a lot.
That's okay. I mean, for max range, it's.
But that was not max range.
Well, I know. I'm just saying, like.
No, yeah, max range, that's a godlike poke.
From any kind of range, it's going to be difficult to.
Yeah, no, against max range, that's a godlike poke.
Yeah.
But it not like we're Monster's been misspacing.
Right in his face. Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely blocking. That's imperative for winning this matchup.
See, there's a backdash. Good stuff on Watson's
He
part.
just keeps pressing buttons in Akuma's range. You need to get in. So he just keeps taking sweeps for days.
Yeah. This block, he's not going to do anything from that range.
Yeah, Akuma cannot do anything in that range. Yeah. He's just running into a brick wall.
Yeah.
That was stand like kickable.
Yeah.
This sweep.
A lot of players in Kansas City have like a mental block against Akuma. You know what I mean? They just don't want to see like what's actually going on on screen.
Yeah.
It's not like just about complaining. It's just like
no,
it's so like overwhelming.
No, it's like a Buki. It's just like a Buki. You're like, oh my god, it's a Buki.
There's so much stuff going on. Yeah.
Ugh. Or it's just like, dude, just look. It's okay.
Just block a jump in, man.
Yeah. Like, I mean, it's like a Buki. I mean, yeah, I know her mixes are stupid, but once they start realizing it's just a mix-up and that I can do it, that anybody that picks up a Buki can do it, you know, every online Buki has setups. Like, okay, that means anybody can do it. That means you know, you can actually see what's going on, maybe. And I'm like, oh yeah. I mean, of course, when you face a really good Buki like Yates Figueroa or you know whatever, I mean, you're not gonna see what's going on with that. You know, against any Buki you ever play,
Gonna go over.
yeah, he knows that's not. He knows it's gonna go.
Just
over
DP
too.
that.
Yeah,
You get more damage. Get more damage
gets
out of it anyway.
knockdown.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's the knockdown, all kinds of stuff. Puts you in good position.
And that's perfectly range sweep there from Momsler
Yeah.
tonight. Good anti-air, but I like seeing the jump back roundhouse.
See, why is he going in? Like, you know what I mean? Why is Watson charging at Mom Slayer right now? He doesn't need to. You're fighting for your eternity life right now, man.
And also,
You're
he's
just
putting a lot of big buttons out, which Monster's been going in pretty consistently, and you don't put big buttons out against anybody that's going in.
You're doing a lot of
Going
quick jab buttons and all that stuff.
Yeah,
People-
perfect.
People typically aren't going to be walking forward and throwing out fierces and all that stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, he lost a lot of his. Watching has lost a lot of his life just trying just by going in. Again, that crouch fear is not a good button. No,
That's what
can't.
loses it for him right there.
Can't.
And this is me now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Akuma wins!
Okay, there we go.
I died from sweep. I'm so mad about that. I was literally holding down.
Yeah. Oh, instead of.
Well, I like ate the sweep and it killed me.
Yeah. You think you're holding down, not down back.
Are you ready?
Like,
Fight!
That's the only thing I can. That's usually when I get surprised. I'm like, oh,
that's the only thing.
yeah.
Gets a fucking monster anyways.
Rip. Yeah, I understand.
Thinking about that the whole time.
What, the monster?
Like, the fact that they changed our chaos mode
Yeah.
America. Big black jump. Fight locale.
makes me a little
Chosen.
upset, but that's neither here nor there.
Sure, sure. There we go.
All right. So the run back, Cups versus Mom Slayer.
Yeah, again, we need to see more. Okay, whoops, sorry about that, guys. We'll get the correct scoreboard up any second. There we go.
All right, and strong start from Mom Slayer right
Absolutely. Okay, he's just going in. See, perfect jump back by punch there from Cups. Getting the pressure out of there, and he's allowing himself to get some space. Of course, Kuma now has that keep away game, but he needs to not take any unnecessary damage. That's very important. See, now he made Monster use a bar, and he gets 80 damage out of it in a full combo, just like that. We turned it around from being almost Akuma perfect to an even situation.
now. Sure.
That fast. So now Cups needs to chill. Although he has a life deficit right now, he still is technically in the lead because of the meter advantage, and also because of how much health his character does have.
Sure. And
I-
still has 56 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, but now he's taking a lot of unnecessary damage. Again, trying to ground a dance here, that's not going to work. So as you saw there, he took a fireball damage, he took sitting roundhouse damage, and then, yeah, it's first to three. First to three.
What will happen now? Fight!
Yeah, this being losers finals, of course. There we go, sorry. Wow. Nick is going in. I like the red focus, though. Going to really kill this nerd. It wasn't too worth it, though. He didn't get too much damage out of it. Trying to grind it anti-air again, that's not going to work out. You need to jump back. But I like it just kind of going in. Akuma is such... I mean, Akuma is, you know, not going to come back from that.
Sure.
Although he absolutely could, to be fair, if he lands a sweep. But that was not the range to land the sweep. So now we see the offense coming out from Monstar, using that bar really early. Akuma doesn't get too much off of super, only does 330 damage, which is pretty mediocre considering that, you know, you have to land it with such precision. Good safe jump. Throw is going to work out, although there's definitely better punishes there. It'll definitely work out there for Momslayer. Counter set up there for Momslayer, working out in his favor. So now we see Cups with the life deficit. Both players sitting on quite a bit of meter.
Yeah.
Again, Cups teching really early and Momslayer punishing. No EXDP, that definitely would have been warranted there. That's a cheesy setup, but not going to work out.
Gets a big hit confirm off of that. Gets
Yeah.
the corner carry. Not a lot of damage, but as they say in Smash, any damage is good damage.
Absolutely, and there he could have got the Crouching Fierce to get extra damage, but it's going to work out for him anyway. Got him to use the bar. Should have done the jump around house there. There's actually Akuma doesn't have that strong of anti-airs there in that situation. Of course, Akuma's weakest part of his anti-air game is by far where his standing fears would hit.
Right. Yeah, and I mean, from that range, he doesn't really have a whole lot. He doesn't really have the far roundhouse of Ryu or Evil Ryu.
I mean, he has that far roundhouse that does work, but it always is 50 damage instead of 100, or 110, which is a huge downgrade in damage.
Right.
Also, it's not as active for nearly as long, and the hitbox is extremely worse, and the hurt box goes up a lot higher as well. So it's just all around worse for Akuma to use that button. Good punish. 160 damage going to work out really well. Another good 160 damage. Strong, strong stuff. Overextended though, and he's going to pay for 40% of his life. No punish there. That's actually safe. Although he could have EXDP'd it. That's like negative 13. No punish from Momslayer. That doesn't work in Cody. That's Cody specific. I don't know why it doesn't hit, but it doesn't. See, that's what I mean. Perfect. Perfect. Nothing Kuma could have done.
Yeah,
Just taking
definitely.
damage. Actually, if he doesn't stand fierce, he would have traded it anyway, so why does it matter? BG Unchained for you.
Yeah, dude.
Just straight up.
But hey, man, if it works, it works.
It does, dude. I got blown up 3-0 by BG Unchained with that kind of stuff. Don't get me wrong, he's a very strong player, but I got hit by that. I got hit by the stupid stuff.
Sure.
Taking 120 damage, unnecessary damage. Now you see almost even life for these two characters.
And Cups really got to recognize that Momslayer really likes to bait that with the trip, or really likes to use that fireball as a bait, as a trip guard bait.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow, I'm really not in good form for my commentary tonight.
You're always
stumbling over my words all night.
Well, that delayed, you have to expect that from Kuma. I mean, especially if you think about it, yeah, Bomb Switch tonight could have thrown them. Because it's the same timing as the throw versus what he did there. He did the delayed dive kick, so you're like, oh, he should have landed and already thrown me by now. But instead he did a dive kick, so I was so surprised. But Monster 69 has not done palm throw yet.
Right.
So there's no reason to expect palm throw, because, especially means only 130 damage. Don't worry about the 130 damage. You're not going to lose.
Great back dash. And
Yeah.
big damage.
Perfect combo. But you're not going to lose the throws. You're going to lose the frame traps, most likely. Especially with Akuma's low vitality. Good combo there. Frame trap. This is perfect punish. He's going to get a full...
Wow. Just
Didn't press a button.
Yeah.
He should have done jumping roundhouse. It would have killed Akuma. Straight up. Jumping roundhouse, ultra 2. Perfect jump fierce there.
Ooh, got the American reset, but
That's death. Jump fierce. Oh, I could do that. That's death for Cody. Never mind. Too early. Too early for Akuma. Akuma definitely still in this, though, for sure.
yeah. Ooh, and stuffed the back medium punch. Ooh,
Yep.
tried to jump it.
I don't know why you
and
tried to jump it.
Very hard to jump at that range.
Yeah, you can't jump it, to be fair, at all.
I got over it with Sakura earlier.
Yeah, but you have a little girl hitbox. You
That's
got the
true.
big boy hitbox.
It was also like max range though.
Oh yeah, especially at max range, because the dust is like Seth's ultra, where it like scans across the floor.
Yeah.
But what he should have done is teleported. He could have won. good zonk through that fireball there. And good bait on the DP or jump, whatever that was. Throw there, that's fine. I mean, instead of doing a combo, he got 130 damage, so it's not a big deal. Doesn't work. That's especially on crouching characters. I don't know why you tried that. Again, he keeps jumping over fireballs, and then Monster keeps punishing him. So, I mean, jumping over fireballs seems to not be the answer here for Cups. Good throw. Getting good pressure. We expect the teleport out. Nope. Okay. Got the throw. Again, expect teleport out. Or the ultra there. Wow, I didn't know that punished. That's crazy. I wish you always want to jump backwards and not neutral jump. Put you a little closer, just in case. Oh, yep. Getting Cody overextending there. Now taking unnecessary sweep damage. Good throw tech.
Yep.
Good. Good.
Okay, great anti-air.
Yeah. Man. Oh. Akuma DPing again. That's just, I mean, we gotta read that every once in a while. Man, Akuma will not DP most of the time, but sometimes he has to. That's good reads there from Momslayer.
Ooh, gets the sweep. Smart throw.
Yeah, I saw the jab come out there from Cups, but too early. I mean, I don't think you could press it any earlier, to be fair, so looking for that cross-tech jab a little bit later. Of course, it's -2. You want to challenge Akuma on his forward roundhouse, or his sitting roundhouse. There's no reason not to. It's -2. You can always jab him out of anything he does except for DP. Drop combo there from Momslayer. Full punish. Good stuff. Now Akuma's in the corner. Yeah, he got away from that Cody pressure, but now he's actually in the corner. So Cody can really take advantage, except for when he gets thrown for half a screen away.
All right, maintaining the corner again. Ooh, but
And he keeps trying to stay his welcome there. I mean, you gotta apply pressure, sure, but you have to do it smartly. And then Monster 29 has been shutting down this pressure pretty effectively all game. And that's what he wants to just diffuse all the Cody pressure and just play his game, which he's been doing very well. Although now he's overextending and almost took quite a bit of damage for it. And he's still trying to overextend and take a lot of damage for it. Yeah, okay, so there we go. Now we see even life. Is that gonna kill? Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what you should have done in the first place. You should kick teleport out, not punch teleport out, because the punch teleport takes longer and it puts you way too far away.
Right.
So you should kick teleport out, EX Fireball the other way. Or you could do heavy kick demon flip, take your pick, if you want to get a full punish. But it's of course more risky because I mean you're flying across the screen in the face of an ultra that could easily kill you.
Yeah.
This game so far has been really good by Momslayer. He's playing really fluidly and with a lot of movement. And I think that's what's really won in the game so far is his superior movement over Cups. Cups' movement has been very obvious. Momslayer has shut down the pressure very easily, and then that's where you know he's been DP'd a lot, he's been swept a lot, and a lot of trip guarding, a lot of you know baits from Momslayer.
Right.
Good stuff. Yep, baits out the Ultra 1, but he neutral jumps.
Ooh, not able to catch.
Yep. Good combo there. Yeah, okay. Challenges that finally. Challenges that throw set up after that one walk forward. Good stuff. Waited for the fireball, waited for Aaron to overextend. Punish.
Yep.
Just like that. 160 damage.
And the battle continues. Fight!
Now you see, again, both these players trying to chill here in the big game. Both characters actually do pretty well chilling because of just the light deficit that Cody has, and also Akuma just does really well at zoning, unlike Cody. But see, they're overextending, and there's half life.
Yeah, definitely.
And of course, you want to use big butt, like whenever you
cracked a little bit there, gonna get stunned. This is Cups round to lose now.
Good stuff, going for the Pai Chin. Then you gotta expect the teleport to the Ultra.
Ooh,
Actually,
great
DP.
trade.
Wow, good stuff from Cups. Getting that 100 damage. Again, Akuma's DP. It is 2-2, yeah. It's not good enough to actually... I think he did light DP, to be fair, but it was not good enough to beat that Jump Fierce of Cody.
Sure.
He should have done medium DP. Actually would have probably you know, not been traded.
And very tricky fireball timing there from Mom Slayer.
Yeah, again, he's done that so many times. The no button from Cody getting thrown or swept. He's done that so many times.
Right.
You need to recognize that from Cup's point of view.
Yeah, it's definitely a little bit of a habit that Mom Slayer has when people jump over his fireball from that range.
Good visual confirmed there. Getting the DP.
Ooh,
Good
great hand
back
there.
knee punch.
Ooh, and that airborne forward roundhouse goes over low attacks.
Yep. That crack kick. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Again, another DP coming out from Monster 69. So I mean, Cups has been red almost entirely this entire set.
Sure.
I mean, almost every walk forward, every pressure string, everything has been red. But now, can Cups bring it back? Or are you pressing buttons for that range? What's it going to do? Good punish though. Good punish though to bring it back. Good frame trap there. Again, trying to catch him after his teleport. That's not going to work. No.
But again, not able to chase.
Yeah, it does not work.
Would have liked to see him just hold onto the meter instead.
And not get punished for 90 damage as well.
Maybe just forward dash a couple times to close the distance.
That's a perfect response actually. Spine just gotta chill. I like him trading these fireballs though. Again, he's not throwing his rocks, should I say proactively, but more so reactively. Again, just not taking the chip damage and just chilling.
Yeah, and again, that's kind of what you have to do when you have the slower projectile.
Yeah, but there you see Cups going in and getting punished with the DP. Again, he needs to chill when it comes to Akuma. Akuma needs to overextend, and there you go. You see, he actually could have got the jump back fierce there.
Ooh, with the throw. But Cup's not able to confirm into the full combo. I'm not even sure if Flow Short would have connected from that range.
Yeah. So now we need C Cups. Uh-oh, did he get him?
Did he press a button? No.
Yeah, I know exactly what he was looking for. He's looking for Monstar 69 to do the throw that he's been doing all set.
Sure.
So, I mean,
So it was not a terrible idea.
it looked random, but it wasn't. It was a hard read. It just didn't work out. I mean, that's just going to happen. So now we see match point for both players here in losers finals.
Ooh, gets the frame trap.
Again, another DP. He's been hit by 5 DPs in a row, I think. Monster 69 has not missed a single one. Monster 69 with not early enough button there to catch Cody's neutral jump, and so Cody gets out of that pressure for free.
It doesn't get any more intense than this.
Good jumping roundhouse.
Yeah, good trade for Cody.
Yeah, 40 versus 90 damage, and especially in that differential health, that's even bigger than it should be.
Ooh, again, not
That's
able
not
to get
gonna
the full combo.
See, again, trying to grounded anti-air that, it's just not going to work. And so now, because that grounded anti-air, now he's taking all this damage. All that was stemmed from that one thing, mistake, and this might take it, except for he doesn't do the EXDP. Cody still has a chance. Of course, one combo against Akuma's death.
Oh, maybe not now though, because he spent the bar.
Yeah. Wow,
Oh.
traded jabs.
Ends with a trade. Great stuff to Cubs.
Yep, now you're
Getting
going to see...
third place this week. Mom Slayer going to move on to grand finals to fight worst behavior.
Yep. Now you're going to see... Now you're going to see... You want to take commentary?
Yeah. Just gotta change the names. Good stuff, though, man. Good stuff. You hear all my
Do what? What was who saying? About what? Oh, like in general about the set.
It's the battle of the
You said a lot about how you were overextending when you were controlling the corner, and you were like eating a lot of sweeps because of it. And I feel like you were for most of the set. I'm trying to remember what else. I don't know. I was trying my best to pay attention, but I was also messaging people in chat because Donna came in while we were trying to commentate, and like every week she keeps like changing Robbie's payout for Mario. And so she showed us this new thing.
Yeah.
And we were like, and Chris was like, looked at it and actually thought about it for a minute and was like, yeah, I think this one's the best. It was like, first gets like 20, second gets like 10 or 12 or something like that, and third just gets a monster. And Chris said that he didn't want the other ones because even though third got money, it wasn't their entry back.
Yeah.
And so he was like, go with that one. And even though I didn't agree with that at all, I just wanted her to go away so we can keep
Yeah,
commentating.
sure.
So I just was like, yeah, whatever.
Well, who
Trying to
cares?
talk
Yeah,
about it.
I understand. Okay, well, anyway, right now we have Mom Slayer versus Worst Behavior. This is going to be grand finals. This is going to be it's going to be 6 wins for Mom Slayer, and it's going to be 3 wins for Worst Behavior. And Worst Behavior playing against a mean old Sagat right now.
Sure. And kind of surprised to see Sagat from Mom Slayer. Generally, he picks Dhalsim against Worst Behavior. And that was kind of what Worst Behavior was dreading too, because he actually told me before I sat down to play Mom Slayer, he was like, even if you beat my ass in grand finals, I need you to win this because
Yeah,
I cannot play against Aaron's Dhalsim again.
That's funny. Well, I mean, this one's really heavily gone into Mom Slayer's favor.
Sure.
I was really wanting to play against him again, but whatever.
Yeah. Well,
I did the
hopefully-
best against him I ever had, really.
Yeah.
I beat him my first week at Pew Pew and then never again.
Yeah.
So that's okay, I guess.
Yeah.
And I got a little bit of Geef experience too.
Sure. Yeah, I knew you guys had played before, but I like couldn't remember like how it usually went
Yeah.
because it'd been so long since I've seen you guys play, and you've both like leveled up so much since the last time you met in tournament.
Yeah. So Worst Behavior sitting on a pretty healthy life lead right now. Sagat's not really going to be getting any kind of burst damage by any stretch of the imagination.
Especially with no meter.
Yeah.
Ooh, great
stuff.
whiff punish from Worst Behavior.
Yeah, his
Sorry.
footsie game is pretty solid.
Ooh,
The trade
yeah.
pushes him away. Yeah. it's-
Normally that'd be a good trade for Sagat, but he had no life left.
Yeah. So we tie it up here. Oh wait, we got it all backwards. I forgot.
Oh, yeah.
I was looking at the cam guys. I'm sorry, not the players.
The fight is underway.
Yeah, Chris always says that Fire Team always says that I overextend. Like, I'm Cody, like I'm a rushdown character, I kind of have to. You know what I mean? Whatever. I do need patience though. Anyway, about the match in hand here. Go ahead and fix these names. Okay, and Worst Behavior sitting on a pretty life lead right now. I don't know if Mom Slayer I don't know if he's won a top of the shop in quite some time.
It's been a while.
Yeah, so certainly since Fire Team started coming, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
And Worst Behavior goes up 1-0. Hoping that we see the Dhalsim switch here from Mom Slayer if he knows that Worst Behavior has so much trouble with it.
Yeah, which honestly, I don't feel like Zangief does bad against Dhalsim at all.
That's
But-
simply a matchup thing.
But yeah, it's just a player thing.
Yeah,
Like Worst
it is.
Behavior just is not used to, or is not very comfortable with the matchup.
Yeah, that's
Because-
kind of good.
Oh, I was gonna say the thing that makes it good for Zangief is you have to be extremely on point with your execution with whiff punishing, but he can SPD Dhalsim's limbs from full screen.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say, like, for instance, for me, I have a lot of like mental difficulty against Balrog, even though it's like not even a bad matchup for Cody. I just don't like playing against the character.
Yeah, I have the exact same problem. Like, on paper, Sakura should win that matchup, but I'm to the point now that I would rather just play Rose against Balrog because
Yeah.
I can just kind of like
Lame.
go autopilot.
Yeah. So we're seeing pretty classic Dhalsim stuff here. Let's see if Worst Behavior's got any new Dhalsim tech. You can already sense the frustration in Worst Behavior's.
Sure. Wow, and he made the switch to Ultra 2, which isn't Ultra.
Whoa,
Wow.
what a lip punish.
Yeah.
He grabs his lips on that one.
Ooh.
I think that was an SPD.
Yeah.
Fierce.
I can't imagine that was on purpose because generally jumping in on Dhalsim's wake up unless you're doing a safe jump setup is a bad idea because it just gives him a free teleport out.
Yes.
Especially
Yes.
when you have the corner. Ooh, no punish. Not sure if, I mean, if nothing else, Dhalsim can at least get a throw off of that.
Wow. What pressure.
But yeah, what I was gonna say a minute ago is Worst Behavior making the switch to Ultra 2, which is an Ultra he doesn't have a whole lot of experience with.
I've never seen him use Ultra 2.
Yeah. I'm thinking he maybe wanting it to try to punish some teleport shenanigans. That's the only thing I can think.
Right, sure. Because Dalsum's not really going to spend too much time in there, I would imagine, against Zangief.
No. But he's definitely airborne for quite a while after a teleport.
Yeah, that's true.
With
Just
that.
great spacing from Mom Slayer right now. I know it's kind of silly to hear from a Dalsum, but he's molding Worst Behavior to do exactly what he wants him to do.
Sure.
See, now he's doing a lot of the anti-air kicks, trying to condition him to stay on the ground, and he's going to pop him with the Fierce. And Worst Behavior just trying to force his way in any way possible.
Yeah. And Worst Behavior, just he's getting a little too antsy here with all these neutral jumps. Like, just block the fireball. Like,
Walk forward and block.
Yeah,
It's
like taking the chip is not
Yeah.
a big deal when you have as much health as Zangief. Like
Dalsum
Dalsum,
has such little life and stun.
yeah, Dalsum is not going to be able to chip you out in 99 seconds.
Yeah.
Probably going to go for a teleport mix-up
Yeah.
here.
Worst Behavior looking pretty visibly frustrated. He hates this character.
Yeah, he definitely does. May see a character switch from him. In fact,
I don't know if he has him. Does he have another character?
He has not practiced a secondary too much, but he did actually start out as a Ken main.
Oh, Rose, huh?
Okay.
Interesting. Never seen this from Worst Behavior.
Yeah, this is the character that he's been talking about picking up to be his Dalsum counter pick.
Let's see how it goes. He's got a lot of games to throw away.
Sure. And I do think Rose wins this matchup very convincingly on paper,
Okay.
but
That's a
Worst
Street
Behavior
Fighter.
still needs the experience with the character to be able to put that into practice.
Sure.
Let's get started.
He is using the best rose color though, so already off to a good start.
Is that normal?
Yeah.
Rose color? Okay. Vanilla, or I guess whatever it's called, the original.
Well, the original costume, but I think it's like color 4
Okay.
something. I don't know. That's the rose color I use.
I think my favorite rose color is the one with the hood. I think that's my favorite one.
Oh, that's the only one I don't like.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know. It just
She's got to be pretty, man.
it's like a cool concept, but
Yeah.
just the way it looks in game is like the model looks really like janky.
Good walk-up grab. Worst Behavior's got a lot of, I don't know what that was. He's got a lot of distance to make up, though. I think that was an Ultra, too, actually, to activate.
All right, I'd like to see him activate right now.
Yeah, he's got no reason to. And then he can just walk forward.
Yeah, because like Dalsum can't
Right.
fierce when orbs are a threat,
Yeah.
or he'll just get hit.
What I'd like to see from Mom Slayer, too, is he's doing a good job at keeping him at range, but whenever he does come in, he can just stand there and do standing light kick just over and over and over again. We've seen Arturo's Dalsum do that quite a bit on people that are trying to get in on him.
Sure. And that even though Aaron won that first round, Thor definitely just this game in general going a lot smoother than the first game or second game rather. I want to see him go for. Oh yeah, I got to EX reflect that. I'd like to see him go for some more reflex though, rather than just trying to commit to the fireball war, because Rose's fireball is not very good.
Yeah, it's really not.
And like,
That's a big misconception with that character.
yeah, like she actually has the worst fireball in the game, like frame data wise.
27 frames on startup, I believe.
Yeah,
And Cody's just 22, 23, something like that. So,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, Sakura's is like 24. Ken's is like, I think also 22. And like a lot of people would argue, on the surface it seems like Dan has the worst fireball, but his fireball actually has really fast startup
Yeah.
and really fast recovery.
Yeah,
It
and he
just-
can combo out of it.
Yeah.
So,
So it doesn't actually, it just doesn't go very far.
it's actually like part of some of his bread and butter combos.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like close roundhouse, this, that, fireball, FADC.
All right, and we see Worst Behavior opting for the Ken switch. This is the character I was expecting to see.
Okay.
This was his original main. However, he has not played Ken in a long time, and never really got his Ken to the level that his Zangief is at. So, but he does have
Some
a
chops.
little, yeah, he has a little bit of knowledge of the character.
Sure.
And I would argue that of all the Shotos, of all the traditional Shotos, Ken probably has the best matchup against Dalsum.
Yeah, I mean, it's regardless if you don't have all the flashy like Ken knowledge. Like if you're just playing traditional Street Fighter, like DP, Fireball, Sweep,
Sure.
then you can pretty much beat anybody, really. Like any Dalsum, you know what I mean? See, but I don't know if Worst Behavior is familiar with like standing outside of crouching fierce range and then like whiff punishing with sweep and stuff like that.
Sure.
You can just tell he doesn't have the knowledge with certain characters. Trying to
gets a
grab.
big
There it
jump
is right
into
there.
it.
That's what I'm talking about. Traditional Street Fighter. Fierce to fierce. Roundhouse to roundhouse.
Yeah, and Ken's jump roundhouse is very difficult to anti-air from that range. And that's the thing about Dhalsim. He has a lot of anti-airs, but none of them are particularly good.
That's true. I mean, the little knee is really nice, but if you empty hop it, it's like free to complete punish.
Sure. Alright, Mom Slayer 69 on reset point right now.
Looking very strong. Looks very relaxed. He's leaned back in his chair. He's anti-airing smoothly. He's not even moving his character really. And now he's getting a little creative with his
Good
mix-ups.
anti-air. Worst behavior there.
gonna hit,
Gonna
yeah.
eat big damage from that super.
He's not knowing the close medium kick combos. You know what I mean? He's typically you get the teleport. You get like teleport, headbutt, fire, or you get like teleport, fierce. Jumping fierce, close medium kick fire, something like that.
Right.
Oh, what a bait! What a bait! And that's reset. So now we're going back to 0-0 right now, and Mom Slayer looks very much in control. Where's- No, you can do whatever you want. Mom Slayer asking if he can switch characters. Trying to throw a little curveball. Worst behavior. Might as well go back to Zangief. Yeah, there it is. Guess Mom Slayer trying to maybe get a little practice in. This is, I mean, although it is a tournament, it's everybody's just practicing stuff for the most part.
Yeah, I mean that's really the purpose of these weeklies. Really is to like give everyone practice in pressure situations.
Yes, yes.
So we can like
Whenever
actually,
we do travel and stuff like
Yeah.
that, which we've been doing really well at Max Out lately, as well as we did outstanding at Evo as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Everybody broke even Mason, who's fairly new.
Yeah, sure.
So Robbie went 6-2, 4-2 for El Fuerte, 3-2 for Fire Team, 4-2 for Wraith. You know, it's good stuff
Yeah, definitely.
for a little backwoods Kansas town. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kansas, Missouri.
Ooh, okay, and gets the full combo. Good stuff from Mom Slayer 69.
Yeah.
Like I was saying earlier, he's never really been known for his execution, so it's really awesome to see him like make those confirms count.
Yeah. Yeah, although his execution, like he doesn't go for all the crazy stuff that Fire Team does, his hit confirms are actually top notch. Like if you hardly ever see him just hit a straight jab and not confirm off of it. You know what I mean? He's got good mechanics, I guess, if you want to put it that. His fundamentals are there for sure. Good stuff. Okay, and he's gonna put him in the blender. He's gonna need quite a bit of work here. 2 more reads or so. Yeah, there's one more. And then, okay, it's going to take 2 more. I don't think he has anything besides an Ultra to make this count.
Yeah.
There it is, good stuff there. Mom Slayer really loves that cross-up.
Yeah, it's surprised that we didn't see a lariat from worst behavior.
Yeah.
Usually he's super consistent with his anti-air lariats.
We need to see him crouching in Lariat because it makes the hitbox smaller. And I think pretty much, I don't know, I think worst behavior kind of sits on his meter a little bit too much. I think we've talked about this before too, is that people need to do the damage against Akuma whenever they get the opportunity to.
Sure.
So if you trade on the Lariat, you should be doing EX Green Hand, I think, just to get the extra damage and the setup. You know what I mean? Good shot.
Yeah, definitely. It's a super preemptive anti-air.
Yeah. Caught him on the way up with Hassan Chop. Fireballs.
Throwing that in.
Wow, right on top of the dome. And that's why this matchup is considered pretty heavily in Akuma's favor, even though the stamina difference.
Yeah, because he's...
The dive kick just hits him right on top of the dome.
Yeah. It's the only part of Zangief. Ooh, that's going to catch.
That's going to catch, yeah. Catches the backdash, and Mom Slayer goes up 1-0. Taking that confidence from his previous wins and turning it into momentum for his current character.
Sure.
It's the battle of the century. Fight!
Good confirm. It's max damage from that range. Good neutral jump, but good lariat on worst behavior's part, showing off some good reactions.
Sure.
And this is definitely one of worst behavior's best showings that we've seen.
Yeah.
You can tell all of his practice is showing up.
Yeah, I don't. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think he's ever gotten higher than third at the top of the shop.
Okay.
I think he did get second in one of the Omega tournaments.
Get out of my face right now, Watson. Yeah, I'm gonna go home and practice about 1,000 option selects for teleport away.
Yeah, seriously.
He did it
Oh
so
wait,
much
my character can't. She literally has no option to deal with teleport. Other than that, though, this matchup really isn't bad for Sakura.
Yeah, against Sakuma.
Yeah, I used to think it was, but it was more of just like a personal problem with it rather than an actual.
Apparently,
bad
it's like one of
character
Cody's
matchup.
worst matchups. I don't know. I don't really feel it all that much, though. I've always said that I think it's probably 5-5 Akuma's, like 5.5 Akuma's favor, if maybe 6-4.
Yeah, that's about how I would say it is for Sakura as well. Like, neutral is not bad, but it's just really annoying when she gets knocked down.
Yeah. And it's just like whenever you watch people play Zangief, you like can't understand why they're why Zangiefs are winning, and then you're like are playing against them, and it's so startling, like how far jab SPD reaches and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like I backdash full range, and he just grabbed me. Like,
yeah. Or like the time when he went for the cross up and you forward dashed and you just got scooped.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, wow, this character's silly. and Chris was just like, he's like, yeah, you just have to block it. He's always gonna get you with SPD if you try to dash away. And I was like, that's stupid. This game is dumb.
But only one will be declared the best.
But no, seriously, I mean, we talk like that, but there is like a clear-cut answer to the character. It's
yeah,
just,
there is. I've never played a Zangief in tournament before. That's my first time ever. So
yeah.
And I've only played Worst Behavior maybe 5 times, and then I've played Fokra 5 times. That's like it. So we're talking less than 20.
The battle has begun.
Oh, it goes for the extra power.
Yeah.
Super
Zangief
Russian.
actually has one of my favorite animal costumes.
Which one is it?
This one.
Oh, this is his animal costume? Okay.
Yeah, because he's got like a bear thing.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
And he's got like the claws.
Oh, the claws. Okay, yeah, I see that now. I think Evil Ryu's is probably the best.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. And Ryu's is good. Guile's Wolf is pretty sick.
Yeah, I think Guile's supposed to be a
Fox or whatever.
coyote.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Whatever it is, some kind of marmot.
Yeah.
Worst, definitely Cody's or Rufus's.
Yeah, Cody's is pretty bad. I like Rufus's just because it's funny.
It's so stupid.
It's even got like the little butt flap
Yeah.
on it. Like,
Yeah.
I think in my opinion, the worst one is Sagat's because he's like this weird like anthropomorphic tiger, and it just looks.
It's like
really,
Animorphs.
Yeah, it looks really weird.
Akuma's got chips for days on this one here.
Yeah. All right, Mom Slayer 69 sitting on tournament point now. Let's see if Thor's got anything left in the tank right now. Definitely has the tools to bring this back.
Gosh, that's
Just
so
gonna have
crazy.
to make the proper adaptations.
Yeah.
Now, where did that come from?
Okay, DP. Oh. Look how big Akuma, or look how big Zangief is compared to Akuma.
Yeah.
It's just a lad. I was like in training mode the other day, and Cody's like actually the same size as Sakura,
Really?
like same height. It's
Oh.
weird. Oh!
The weird thing about Sakura is like her standing hurt box is tiny, but her crouching hurt box
Yeah,
is
it's
huge.
huge,
Like
yeah.
it's so wide.
She's really easy to cross up, if she's not doing crouching fierce.
Yeah.
Okay, so worst behavior sitting pretty. He doesn't. Well, that's like kind of the thing about playing Zangief, though. Is you even if you're winning, you still kind of have to go in.
Yeah.
EX. Oh man, you can't count that out. Okay, good stuff. Let's go, Thor. Unbiased commentary. Mom Slayer sitting on quite a bit of meter here.
Yeah.
He looks not worried at all. I like that close fierce that he's trying to mix up.
But again, like conversely to Fire Team's playstyle, Mom Slayer's gonna spend most of his meter on mix-ups rather than punishes.
Sure. Yeah. I was trying to bait out EX dive kick or EX grab from all the way across the screen, like in Fireball Wars. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he really likes to use it on that in Fireball Wars.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Fire Team's going to use meter on EX air fireballs and FADCs. That's it.
Yeah.
I legitimately don't think I've ever seen him super. like Demon Super.
Yeah, he does it against me just because Sakura has no option against it.
Wow, good DP. And that's it. Yourself, Mom Slayer takes it. 5-1. Worst behavior. Visibly upset. Feels that this was his tournament to take. So that's going to close out the tournament today. Everybody, thanks for watching it with us today. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and fix this up. Slayer. Mom Slayer loves it when people get upset. It's like it's like passion for the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mom Slayer getting some brutal mileage with his Dalsum. And it put him clearly on tilt.
Yeah, definitely.
Because he won with Zangief. So Mom Slayer wins 3-0 Grand Finals. Gonna go ahead and close out the tournament here. In the tournament.
Yeah,
Okay, so today it's going to close out our tournament. First place, Mom Slayer has. I haven't seen him win a tournament in a long time, so good stuff on him. Wins the biggest slice of the pot there. Second place, Worst Behavior. Third place, myself, Cups. Fourth place, Watson Chan. Good stuff today, Watson. Fifth place, Mason God, as well as Germ. Fantastic showing from Germ 23 today.
Yeah, I'm really glad he keeps coming out. Like he definitely has the makings.
He's
going to
be dangerous.
Yeah,
he's going to be very dangerous. Seventh place, Sonic Spire and Jay Slow. Eighth and ninth place, Ty, L, Alex, and Shody Chobin. Good stuff from everybody today showing up and supporting the local scene here at GameCats. Special shout-outs to GameCats, Robbie Votel. Hope he's feeling better. Yeah. Congratulations to our champion, Mom Slayer. Oh, Steel Panther, a.k.a. And I don't know. You have anything else today, Watson?
Not that I can think of, really. I mean, unfortunately, Robbie had to leave early, so he wasn't feeling very well, so he's not going to do his traditional sign-off.
I could do it. Unless that's like heresy. I got my own like sign-off for commentary.
Oh, yeah, it's whatever, man. I don't really have one.
I'll do it just for in memory. Rest in peace, Robbie. And remember, when it comes to fighting games, the worst thing you can ever do is not pick up a controller. Thanks, everybody, for joining us.
Yep.
Stick around for some casuals until they kick our asses out of here.
Yeah.
Alrighty, bye-bye.
I thought you had like your own.
I did.
My frames are actually really basic. Some counter hit setups like the drives. No. Like I've seen because it's Jad and Sandy. So I always started standing here. That's a good one.
Yeah, I did it all the time. Like, you crouch and then grab, crouch, grab.
That's one of your energy setup. I recommend like when you always feel that so much fun.
Oh well, crouch in there.
Yeah, well, just wait till you
Damn, hold up.
I'm just saying, but Brett is the
Not playing.
The world's fiercest fighters await. Will you be the last warrior standing? East Asia, Old Temple. The stage of battle is set. The battle has begun! Fight! Sonic boom! How long will this go on? What power! I hope what an attack! What rush! Short swing blow! All bets are off! Anything can happen now! Short swing blow! Incredible! I can't believe it! Devastating attack coming up, no doubt about it! It ain't over till it's over! What an attack! How much longer can this go on? Sure you can! KO! And the battle continues! Fight! The first kick has been applied. The fight has finally begun. Which one of these two will emerge on top? Fights are on. Anything can happen now. Something about to do something big. See what I'm really at? Become a part of me. It's over. Where did that come from? Are you ready? Fight! And there's the first hit. What's this? Sonic Boom! It's not a comeback. Will this gambit work? Keep it classy. See what I'm ready. No one could see that coming. Now's your chance. No one could see that coming. Too smart for that. Punishing each other. KO! Will the tide of battle turn? Fight! What an attack! Short swing blow! Looks like we can expect fireworks! Ain't over till it's over! I can't believe it! Dudley wins! Let's get started! Fight! How long will this go on? This is it! The fight we've all been waiting for! Anything can happen now! Incredible! I can't believe it! Fear out there is tangible! Fantastic combo! What an attack! Keep it classy! This fighter is in the zone! I think we're about to see something big! That's nothing! Too smart for that! I'm ready! Become a part of me! It's a KO! No way out of that one! Let's keep it up! Fight! The fight has finally begun. There's the first hit. Sonic, what's next?
Short swing blow.
Where did that come from? You ready?
Go on then.
I've never seen a combo that intense.
Keep it classy.
What power! Too smart for that! Turn it all around! Just keep pumping!
Keep it classy.
KO! Seth wins! Who will emerge a champion? Fight! First hit, and scales have tipped.
Sure you can.
Who was the stronger once and for all?
Keep it classy.
See that coming?
See what I'm really doing. Become a part of me. It's over.
Fear is tangible. I'm gonna call this one KO! Pick up the pace. Fight! There's the first hit. What's next? No one could have seen that coming. I've never seen a combo that intense. Ain't over till it's over. No one could have seen that coming. KO! This is the last round. Fight! First hit, the scales have tipped. This is obviously who is the strongest once and for all. What power!
Keep it classy.
This fighter is in the zone. Fantastic combo.
Short swing blow. Keep it classy.
Dudley wins! Ultra Street Fighter 4!
Teacher?
Ultra Street Fighter 4! Who will bask in the glory and adoration that comes with being declared the world's greatest fighter? Training stage. Destination confirmed. Are you ready? Fight! Who will bask in the glory and adoration that comes with being declared the world's greatest fighter? Training stage. Destination confirmed. Who will emerge a champion? Fight!
Oh, actually,
It's survival of the fittest on a global scale. Who among the challengers will make it to the top? Training stage. Destination confirmed. Who will emerge a champion? Fight!
You are fighting. Ha-ha! You ready to start fighting for real? Jackpot! Upsie! Boring the crap out of it. You ready to start fighting for real? Jackpot! Upsie! Boring the crap out of it. Criminal upper! Take this! Great! upper! Criminal upper! Criminal upper! Criminal upper!
coming back for us tomorrow or what? Turn it off?
Too, it's probably streaming or recording or something. Did you turn it all off? I just said that he doesn't like people to unhook